A fine line.
She treads a fine line every single fucking day, I tell you what.
I got hate crime today, okay?
You
I get
did!
the
While
excuse.
while I was playing Dragon Age, you had
Did
your
you
gay
actually?
little sticker on your car, and you're like, I think that
Wait,
these biker people are flipping me off because of my car sticker.
Oh my god! I
Yeah,
thought Puck
they-
was joking.
No, he's not. That's the sad thing.
You
like,
always
I was
get
driving
fucking
down the road.
You always
and they these these bikers like flipped me off, and I was like, oh my god! And then they like got behind me and were following me for like 5
Oh
miles.
Jesus!
Like, you know, this was like a 5-lane highway, and I'm like,
Oh Jesus!
You always
That's
get
so
fucking
fucking
you
weird.
always get hate crimed or microaggressed whenever you're with me. Always. That kid at the fucking county fair that was like, I bet you ride cock, don't you?
that was okay. I should be mad, but like
I
that's
had to
funny as
I
fuck.
think it's even funnier because immediately after that I dragged you on the rabbit ride. Oh.
It's like I'm not. I don't enjoy that. And then Pumpkin comes barreling over like, Fraz, they have bunny rights. Let's go. Yes!
I literally have the fucking video of him on this giant ass like metal white bunny giving me the bird, and it's on that phone I lost while you're here, and I need to find it.
You need to find
That's
it.
also the phone. That's also the phone that has the video of me beating you with a bullwhip to wake you up so I could take you for iced coffee.
Again.
It shouldn't be as
Oh my god.
funny as it is. It's not. Oh god. All right.
Are you good?
No, I'm fine. Alright. I'm just putting it in the Alright. Alright, we're starting off. You guys are out on, the ship adjacent. Delphine and Caspian are on the ship, beside the Kraken. Or in front of the Kraken, in fact.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. The Caspian, the whole of Caspian's, the whole of Caspian's, the bow of Caspian's ship has been, smashed through, and there are chunks of debris, splintered, and floating around in the churning, frothing sea around this Titan. And as you guys are kind of bearing witness to this, the sea kind of churns and froths as the waves begin to rage, and there's like a large vortex, beneath the Titan that's spiraling, and the sea and the sky around you seems to turn like a sick and eerie green.
Do you remember when I was laughing?
We're not laughing anymore.
Yeah, no, I'd like to rescind that.
Oh my god.
It's happening.
Oh, like...
It's happening again.
What the fuck?
You good?
You know, I
Frank?
know Caspian didn't particularly want to do any big fighting moments, but I do think that it's looking a little bit inevitable at this point.
So we go for the Titan first, or Fame?
Well, I think it might be easiest to go and bonk Feynman over the head a couple of times. And then we might be able to take on the Titan, because here's my theory, alright? Feynman's clearly very interested in his own self, in protecting himself. So, yes. Self-preservation. So if we go bonk him on the head a couple of times, he might call the Titan over to himself.
He could. But then that does leave Caspian and Delphina on their own on the other ship.
Yeah, but it does leave them directly out of danger.
I mean, the Titans right there, they're kind of all in danger unless this theory of yours works. If we hit Fame on, he could either keep the Titan there or bring it to him.
Only one way to find out. but either way, it seems like we're going to be fighting this Titan.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. We want to get on that?
Any of you have experience with fighting a Titan?
No.
Me neither.
Cool. So we're the blind leading the blind then.
Seems that way.
Right, well, nothing to it. Let's just try our best.
How far are the other ships from the ship we're on?
With, the ship that's in front of the Titan or the ship that the others are on?
Aren't me, Micah, Pike, and Wander are on one ship, and then Delphine and Caspian are on another,
Yes.
and then there's the one ship?
Yeah, but there are several fleets quickly advancing, upon Phaemon, but right now you guys are pretty close to each other. If Arl can get close enough, you guys can board, Caspian's ship.
Alright.
Can Wanda rush down and check what the situation is like below decks in terms of guns that we might use?
For yours, your guys' ship is like it's like a cargo, like scouting ship. It was kind of intended to be destroyed by Yuli, perhaps, so you guys really don't have any. Caspian's ship, however, has, like, harpoons and cannons on it.
And then how far is the Phaemon ship?
Phaemon's ship is pretty extensively out there. There's, like, large, waves that have been kind of, like, rocking your guys' boats, and his is kind of drifting further off as he's trying to, like, gain a little bit of distance away from you guys.
Alright, so Caspian ship it is then.
Caspian ship it is.
Alright, can we try and, like, board Caspian ship if Arl, steers us? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Do we need to make a check for that, or?
I think, yeah, make me, 1 second.
Who needs to make these checks?
This is one of those plankton I didn't think I'd get this far kind of moments. Hold on.
I think Delphina's good. We're trying to get on the ship that Caspian and Delphina are on.
Delphine is fine. Honestly, since Arl's the only one that can drive it anyways, I don't think you guys have to make anything. I'm a have our man do you guys a solid and bring you in close.
You're a very generous ruler.
We board the ship.
To be fair, I feel like there's no other option. You guys can't drive the boat.
We all fall off the ship and drown.
Yeah.
Delphina's on her own.
Alright, that's it. That's the campaign.
Alright, thanks everyone for coming.
Pike drowned somehow.
Oh my god. Pike fails an intelligence roll.
Like...
Pike just completely forgets they can breathe underwater.
They're like, OMG, the sea! And then that's literally it.
Alrighty.
That shouldn't be funny.
Micah's gonna board Caspian ship then.
Alright.
Person will follow.
Alright, I am assuming that you are all making your way upon this this vessel. Alright. So, because Caspian's boat has been fucking smashed into the front, you guys have fancy little debris to make your way about, if you so choose. May God have mercy on your soul. You guys are on your own.
Oh, no. Are we rolling
We have to
initiative?
kill this fucking Titan.
Yeah, are we rolling initiative?
You guys aren't gonna be able to kill it. Remember what I said about you guys being able to go inside of it?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
I mean, would we have to, like, subdue it?
You could do a bunch of different things. You could, mostly climbing up its tentacles would be the way you guys want to go. Or you guys could use the harpoons that are on the ship that I told you about.
Oh.
Then Delphine is too pretty to remember about those.
Oh my god.
I'm too pretty is what I meant to say, sorry.
You're like, Delphina's pussy's too big, sorry. Can't hear you.
Micah's gonna look at Percy and say, do you wanna just go right in then?
Suppose so. Want to go for the harpoon?
I mean, I was gonna run right up next to it, but sure.
I mean, we could. Harpoon might work better. Get the tentacle to stay still, maybe.
Alrighty. Micah's gonna go over to the harpoon
Mm-hmm.
and see if he can fire it. That's a dex check, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be a strength to aim it and then a dex check.
Okay.
Can Percy
Need
help?
help?
Whoa! Yeah, anybody
Oh,
can.
damn!
Yeah, you guys
Let's
can
go!
help. You guys can teamwork, effort.
Delphina's gonna help with the dexterity one.
Okay.
She's not gonna help with the strength. Micah's got that.
For once in his life.
Yeah.
Alright, dex.
Ooh, Micah. Which tentacle?
Oh, fuck.
Which tentacle were you aiming for?
He is specifically gonna go for the big one, this one right here.
All right, Micah, you manage to successfully harpoon the Titan through one of the tentacles, and it lets out like a very loud metallic screech. And it'll take another check to reel the tentacle closer. A strength check.
Alrighty. A strength check?
Yes, and people can help you with these.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you
Micah's gonna look at the others and say, I need some help with this one.
Yeah, Percy will come help.
Delphina will try.
Oh my god!
Oh boy, we
Yeah.
Oh god!
Oh, I need help.
What?
You rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1. Oh no.
Listen, the epic highs and lows of high school baseball are represented in me.
Uses guidance on Mike and Percy.
Ooh.
Pike uses guidance on anyone who is helping the
What
Titan.
does guidance do?
You can add a D4 to the ability check.
Alright,
Ooh.
let's add that. So that's a 2 total.
Ooh.
16 total.
17 for me.
Well.
Is that enough?
Yeah. We'll make it work. All right. You guys with your collective friendship power. This Kraken is fighting you. It's kind of like slamming against the side of the ship. The tentacle is thrashing, but you guys do manage to reel it close and have kind of like use the harpoon to secure it down, and it essentially does act as like a bridge towards the main body of this creature.
All right, and we're aiming for the head.
Yes, you guys are gonna want to go towards that moon, the moon shape on top of it.
So right now
Alright,
we have a line from here to here, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Micah is
Alright.
going to get on top of it and extend an arm for anyone who needs help getting, boarding the tentacle itself.
Percy's following suit.
Pike's getting on there, but also shaken.
Oh no.
Wonder
Micah
if sticking
offers-
close to Pike.
One
Yeah,
of-
Micah offers his
One
arm
of the Delphinas is joining.
One of her other Caspian shoves her
don't-
twin off of the boat.
I don't know how to delete them.
Caspian watches you guys kind of bored and goes, "Be careful up there."
No shit.
Bite me.
What happened?
Wait, it means is we'll do our best.
He just shakes his head and he rolls his eyes at Delphina. While you guys... Oh, go ahead.
Wanda gives Caspian a very soft smile and a thumbs up, and just sticks with Pike.
Oh boy. Caspian kind of nods at all of you and kind of, he sticks outside of the thing to kind of just supervise the situation as much as he can. However, as you guys are ascending this giant tentacle, I am going to need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's
Alrighty.
go. I did not mean to click that
Oh
twice.
no.
Oh.
Oh no!
Can
Girl
Micah
bossing too
cast
hard.
Water Walk on himself just in case?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna cast Water Walk on himself just in case, and then...
Is it a save or a
Save.
throw?
It's a save.
Oh, save. Okay, let me.
Oh, should I reroll?
No, you know what? I'll let whatever rolls you have stand. Oh God! All right.
Wander, your titties are too heavy.
Wander, your large bouncing breasts have knocked you off course.
Oh, no.
All
I
of
might
you except.
intervene and try to grab Wander.
Wait, okay.
So I think. You know what?
I have a way to.
Oh, go ahead.
No, it's fine.
No, go
whatever
ahead.
No, whatever happens, I'll react accordingly.
Okay. I'm going to say no, and I am going to say, Delphina, you go flying.
Oh no.
Can she use her winged boots to catch herself in the air?
I'm gonna say yes, she can. Delphina, you go flying. You do a couple spins in the air. You fly off of this tentacle. Wander, the tentacle throws you off also accordingly, and the frantic footsteps of a very large sea giant can be heard as he catches you very firmly in his arms, however letting Delphina fall to her death. He kind of catches you with like a really large flop.
Okay.
I had a spell.
Oh, did you want to do the spell
Thank you.
instead?
No.
Oh, okay.
It saves them a spell slot.
Oh,
Just
okay.
say thank you. But I do. If I fall, I have a spell. Don't
Okay.
worry.
All right. He kind of gives you another
Caspian,
look.
don't work yourself into an early grave.
No promises. He very nervously lets you down back onto your feet and goes back to kind of securing the harpoon for you. Delphina, where are you going?
Thanks for nothing, jackass. She's gonna fly back to the tentacle.
He gives you a very firm middle finger. I don't know you shit! Alright, are you guys are making your way up towards the the top of the Titan, right?
We are ascending, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, as you ascend,
Break
kind
it.
of the rain is coming down upon you all now. The clouds are like storming. This Titan is absolutely furious. However, you do manage to make your way up to the head of it. It's very like the surface of it is very rough, very textured. It's covered in barnacles, kind of chunks of coral, kind of bits of like the ocean floor itself. It kind of looks almost like a giant living rock up close. And as you guys do, you can't really see anything that would kind of entrance as an entrance, but you can look around.
Yeah, can I make an investigation?
Yes, you can.
I will also go investigate.
Ooh.
And Delphina stabbed downwards with her daggers.
Oh my
Oh boy.
god.
Sure! Why not? Yeah, go ahead!
Pike, look!
Wow, Delphina, that was a really great dagger strike that you did. I need all of you to make another dexterity saving throw for me.
Thanks, Delphina.
Woo!
Boots to get back up to where he was.
Delphina! Oh, God!
This time, okay.
The fucking way that your mic cut out for us, it just sounded so distant and far away.
Oh no.
Go, give me a dexterity saving throw, girly.
Oh yeah.
Hand it over.
Oh!
BRB when she said.
I'm gonna, Pike and Percy, you guys managed to hang on for dear life.
Yay!
The rest of you, however, you go flying once again. This thing shakes you off violently.
This
Micah
time,
uses his wing boots.
Hell yeah.
Delphina's going to recover with those winged booties again.
Go ahead, Wonder, what were you gonna do?
Wonder is gonna use Misty Step this time to teleport
Ooh.
themselves back up,
Ooh.
Ooh.
so they can go 30 foot in a direction they can see.
Alrighty. With that done, with all of you back on top of this Titan, thank you, Delphina, for such a smart idea. Micah, you're
We're
investigating.
here to kill something, okay?
Once again, you can go inside of it. Well, your daggers aren't gonna help you much here. Micah, your investigation check rolls well, and you see something. You can see like a very large anchor, like a boat anchor that's kind of protruding out of the back of this creature's head.
All right. He relays that to the party and kind of says, "I think we should probably go and work on that and see if anything happens with that one."
Do you think it's a hatch or?
I think it might be, but if we can dig it out somehow.
Do you guys want to roll me a strength check?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Whoa!
great.
Oh!
Come on.
He has a -1.
Neither
This is not surprising.
neither of those help you.
Wanda can walk over and take a look, I guess.
Micah looks at Wanda and says, "Please."
Percy's still trying to pull, it's not working. He's taking a stand.
So Micah and Percy, as you guys you both are trying, you're tag teaming this thing, you're grabbing it, but the kind of the rain coming down makes kind of the anchor kind of slip through your fingers. However, Wander, you do manage to get a firm grip on this, and with a really heavy pull, you kind of pop, you kind of hear like a really loud crunching, popping sound, and a large staircase
Thank you, Wanda.
seems to drop down from a large kind of like hatchway in this creature's head.
Can Micah look to see if there's any anything on this staircase that would fuck them over?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll
Investigation?
Yeah, roll me investigation.
Ooh.
Micah, these stairs look very long, abandoned for the most part, though they seem to have been treaded on recently with kind of like the disturbances in the dust, like footprints and such. However, you do not see any like enchantments or traps.
Alright. He's gonna look at the party and be like, "I think it's clear for the most part."
Alright, Percy will head down.
Wanda stops before going down and puts like a hand on the Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't say anything, just kind of in case like they get something from that, but also it's kind of like a I'm sorry about this. This isn't gonna be fun.
Yeah. Wander, most of what the Titan was able to show you, it showed you in the last of it being resurrected. However, you do kind of get a sense of kind of a deep sorrow from it as you kind of press your palm to its flesh.
Aw.
Pike waits the Wanda to go and goes in together.
Aww. Inside this Titan, as you guys ascend down the stairs, is what looks to be the inside of a very run-down cathedral room. It smells like wet wood and stone. Rotting wooden pews lay in rows to the side, and a long hall in the center leading up to what looks like an altar. This place has clearly not been used for a very, very long time. There's carvings of Yuli kind of decorating the walls. There's large pillars that kind of look like humanoid figures kind of holding the ceiling up. At one point, this seemed to be a very cherished and loved place. However... Oh. Go ahead, Nat. I heard your button.
Pike sadly touches the carving of the Yuli.
Aww.
Aww.
No.
As you guys kind of walk down these long halls, in the center leading to the altar is a mound of what one would only describe as glowing green glass, large spires of crystal kind of rising from this large mound that's kind of like the size of like a large boulder. It's fairly large.
Hold up.
Oop.
Just to make sure that this isn't some of that weird ass rock that everyone that towards everyone earlier. Maybe don't touch it until I do.
Sounds good. Wasn't the rocks purple or something?
The rocks were purple. Micah can investigate it anyways, though.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
Let's go, Micah.
What is with these rolls?
Let's go!
Micah, you do in fact take the stride in front of your friends to kind of give this mound of crystal a look over. And as you do, a body seems to lay among these crystals. Form of what seemed to once be a humanoid creature. Its white skin has become essentially swallowed up by these large mounds of glowing rock, and its blind eyes stare endlessly up at the cathedral ceiling.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so the crystal might be fine for you all to touch, but we've got a dead bitch on our hand.
Oh, what? Percy comes, looks over.
Delphina would also like to investigate it.
Go ahead.
Does this look like it might have been a saint, or is it just a random person that was like the journal thing we found?
Do you want to roll for me?
Which what?
Why don't you roll me history?
Oh boy.
Oh!
You know what? Good enough. With your combined investigation powers, Wander, as you approach, you have read about this saint a few times, though admittedly he's mostly been forgotten through Isidon. Not by Yuli, but by most everyone else except for her and Caspian. You know that he ran off to Lorelei long ago, and really wasn't heard from since, but everyone is aware that he did end up passing away. The rest of you, as you kind of take a look, you can see his chest kind of shallowly rising and falling, but he doesn't seem super responsive to you as you walk up.
And we...
Is this the heart?
I think
We
it
should
might
kill
be
it.
the heart. I mean, at this point, it would be a mercy, wouldn't it?
Probably.
Yes, it would.
Pike, Wander, you two are the experts here. Did he actually die, or did he just go missing?
Pike, can I roll religion?
Pike can roll religion.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, damn!
Pike, this saint, you do know, was the patron saint of lost souls at sea. He was not super... He didn't exist very profoundly on Isidon. Like I said, he kind of ran off to Lorelei and other adjacent islands when he was a little bit older. But he did, in fact, from what other people understand, was killed by another god. So he did pass away and wasn't didn't go missing or anything. He was at one point buried in the crypts in Lorelei.
we saw the crypt he was buried in.
Okay.
He was the patron saint of my soul. I had to lit candles to him.
Yeah.
I guess he became a lost soul himself.
Then we have to bring him home.
He's in the
Right.
necromancer's hands now.
Not when we're done with it.
I think the best thing to do right now is just beat it,
We have to...
put his soul to rest, and then, because this is just cruel.
I found the name. It's Eldurus.
Ooh.
I have it in my notes.
Have it in my notes. As you guys kind of gather around the saint, you can kind of hear a very strained and it kind of croaks out. I know you're there, mortals.
Oh, it speaks.
Oh dear.
You guys really like calling him an it.
What? What did he
speaks.
say?
I know you're there, mortals.
Okay. I was like,
Okay, I don't particularly feel like doing the whole creepy voices thing, so maybe we should just
Wait.
this over with.
Delphina's gonna lean down closer to him and just kind of like, are you the heart? Are you what's keeping this Titan around?
The pain is endless. Stolen from the grave, only to be a cog in her vile machine.
Is that a yes?
Yes or no?
It is. Calm down, everyone. We've read the journal. This is.
You guys are so fucking mean to this poor man.
Okay, you know what? Oh, go ahead.
We're going to bring you home. Don't worry.
He kind of blinks up at you, Pike, and he goes, I'm afraid that she'll loathe me for leaving.
She won't. She loves all her children.
I don't know if she could love something that I have become.
Well, they did this to you.
She would only loathe the people who hurt you like this.
The saint does not respond to that, but you kind of can tell by the way that his body sort of relaxes a little bit that he seems to be taking what you said to heart.
Oh.
Right. I wonder if it's too much for either of you. I can just be kind of.
No, I can do it.
Right.
We must hurry though. Caspian's out there and gods know what he's doing.
I'm sure he has things handled. Wonder is gonna take their sword
Wonder.
and put it.
Wonder.
Oh god! Oh no!
Before you,
God.
before you do that, with a single free hand, the saint very feebly reaches out towards you, and he kind of stares blindly at you, not exactly at you, but a little bit through you, and he goes, "I can feel her within you."
Wonder will take his hand.
Wonder.
Oh.
As you do take his hand, you can instantly kind of feel like a rush of a memory that certainly is not yours. And you watch as Feynman is ripping the lid off of your coffin. You are barely able to kind of see the forms in front of you, but as they sort of take shape, as your blood begins to warm in your body, and you can feel your body sort of almost thawing out, you see Feynman, and you see a woman that you've never seen before. She's got long, whitish, silvery hair, very piercing blue eyes, and she kind of watches and she says, "Is this it?" He goes, "I mean, this is the only one that we have access to, so beggars can't exactly be choosers." And you see her kind of like straighten up, and she goes, "Well, suppose any kind of vermin will do these days." And she kind of turns and she goes, "Plug him in." And she immediately kind of struts away, and the memory seems to kind of fade as the saint reaches out towards Feynman.
Look him in.
Wonder going to lean in and quietly just say it's over now. And they'll say like a prayer, and if nothing stops them, do what needs to be done.
Alright.
Pike will join them in the prayer.
Wander, nothing else seems to be of immediate kind of instance to you. You shove your sword humanely into the saint, and his body kind of goes limp. And he does, in fact, pass away. The crystals around him, however, seem to be still glowing.
Or I guess he wasn't the heart. Maybe, do you think he was the binding?
Powering it. He was powering
Can Delphina, like, search his body?
But, Delphina.
Oh my god! I mean, she can if she wants to!
Wonder will put a hand out
he
to
might-
stop Delphina
You
and
guys-
be like, what are you looking for?
He might have the binding on him.
Listen, Delphina, I think the crystal is the heart. Saint's blood is needed to power it. He was just the...
The
Conduit.
vessel.
Yeah, if we break the crystals, that might be enough.
Is there
We
like
need
a
to break him
rock?
out anyway.
I can probably.
Hey, Wander.
Hmm?
Okay.
Let's break the crystals.
Alright, I'm gonna need a
Break some
strength
fucking
check. I'm gonna
crystals.
need a strength check for everyone that's hopping in.
Oh boy.
Oh god!
Oh no.
Oh
Mega
no.
Oh.
full on misses.
Oh.
He slams his arm down and he's like, oh,
Whoa! Pike and Percy somehow, with your giant massive. What are you guys using to break into this? By the way.
Glaive.
Good Chris.
Percy uses his gun.
Bang bang.
He probably's taking like the hilt of his short sword and trying to kind of crack it open,
Alrighty.
slam it in.
Pike and Percy, you guys are able to kind of smash into this crystal, and you make some decent damage in this. As with each kind of strike that you pose against it, you can hear loud cracking noises, and you can kind of feel the Titan kind of shaking around you. By the time the two of you are done with it, it's still glowing a bit, but it's greatly damaged.
alright, keep going at it then.
Yep.
Yep, keep trying to shatter it.
Whoa!
Can Kalios help Delphina with this one?
Kalios always helps Delphina with it. Technically, that was.
Oh, fuck it!
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Two net 20s!
Assuming everyone else has this covered, Wonder is just gonna wait, close to the saint so they can carry him out
Okay.
once the crystals break.
Gotcha. Micah, Percy, and Delphina, you guys collectively smash together at this. Delphina, you can feel kind of Kalios helping. What are you using to smash into this?
Probably just her whip.
Okay. With kind of each slash of your whip, you can kind of feel Kalios kind of pulsing within the muscles of your arms, and you make massive fucking dents in this thing. You're smashing it to pieces. There's pieces of fucking crystal flying everywhere. Micah, is Micah using his whip as well?
No, he's using his quarterstaff.
Okay, Micah, you're kind of you're with this very similar ferocity. You're kind of smashing down on this. You're pulverizing it. You're turning it into salt practically. You guys make quick fucking work of this thing, of what's left of it. And by the time you can actually kind of see the original altar underneath it, this strange nest of crystals has been completely pulverized and is sitting in shards. And while there's still a couple crystals still kind of attached to the saint's skin, for the most part he is freed from the confines of it.
Alright, but is the Titan still up and alive?
The Titan is alive. However, you kind of notice an immediate kind of shift in kind of the aura around it. It kind of lets out a very loud metallic cry. And it's kind of almost so loud that you kind of have to kind of cover your ears. But the kind of essence that surrounds you guys is very different from kind of the very sickening, eerie, kind of thick aura that kind of was present. And it's more calm, I should say. Still pissed off, but it's a different kind of pissed off. It's about as good as I can describe it.
It's a more natural kind of pissed off.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright.
how
Trying
about
to
we...
talk to it might help.
You can certainly talk to it if you want to.
Wonder is asking Pike if they want to try.
Pike will try. Hello?
That was.
I love you, Pike.
Pike is a little wait.
Pike, what do you want to say to this creature?
It's okay. It'll be okay.
Pike, you can hear like a very, very kind of similar to the way that Yuli talks to you. Not in words, but in very strange, low grumbles and like whale noises, kind of. This thing very positively responds to what you're saying.
Oh shit.
Yeah, everything's alright. We'll bring you home.
Once again, you get a very positive response from this creature as it lets out another, like, whale-like kind of bay from it.
Is that good, or is that...
Should we start fucking running or...
No, I think it's happy.
Oh.
I
With
think
the
it
hut destroyed, we've broken Feynman's hold over it, so...
Well, we still have
Can
Feynman.
you tell it to kill Feynman?
it wants to go home, I think.
Tell
I'll
it
try.
the way home is through Feynman.
The one who hurt you. The one who tried to make you into a monster. He's still around here. Can you help us stop him? He wants to hurt Isidon. He wants to hurt all the people we care about.
Pike, with that, there's kind of a lulling silence in a way that's, like, almost kind of uncomfortable. But after a moment, you kind of hear this thing kind of give you another, like, very loud, prolonged whale noise, almost. And you can hear a very loud cracking noise coming from outside.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Should we be...
Oh god, I hope that's not Caspian.
If it's Caspian, I think I'm gonna throw up.
It won't be Caspian.
You sure?
If you're attacking someone big... Wait, no, he doesn't look like Caspian right now. The ship right in front of us isn't the guy, if that's...
The one that's,
what's
like, half smashed.
Yeah. That's not the guy, if that's...
Feynman's kind of a slimy-looking guy.
We'll go out and check. We've done all we can here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll help you get home. Do you need help getting home?
You hear this, you hear another kind of prolonged, kind of squealing, that kind of fades into like a chittering noise. And this thing is kind of telling you that it doesn't want to go home just yet.
You need time. I understand. Alright. But should we let Yuli know you're okay now? That you're free?
Wonder will quietly remind everyone under their breath that there's still the issue of, like, the charm that may or may not still linger,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, Percy's thinking about it.
Percy...
It's not... This isn't over, but...
Percy, as kind of Wander kind of mentions it, Foxglove pokes his head out of your bag and he goes, I don't know, I can't really feel anything wrong with it.
Can Percy roll insight? Maybe?
Yeah, go ahead.
He has
It
advantage with-
never
right.
hurts to
Yeah,
be too
he's got
careful
advantage with
these
Foxglove.
things.
What was that, Finch?
It never hurts to be too careful with these things, but
19.
Yeah, Percy, you can, if you try really hard from your experience with the Fae, you can feel that at one point the essence of corruption, or like a phase corruption, that it at one point had a hand over this, but you cannot feel anything similar to that now.
It was definitely charmed before, but I know I'm not getting any feeling of it's still here.
and would it's like out of character would wonder no like constructs titans are kind of like constructs, so in a sense would this like not count as undead? Like it could technically, if the heart was replaced, it would like we don't have to kill it again.
Usually kind of the rule of them is that they typically need a heart to properly operate within the bounds of the god that made it. However, it's not a threat to you right now.
Yeah, so as in like it's not a case of like this was something that was alive and is dead and should probably
Oh, it was
be
alive.
returned to rest. Yeah,
it is
but,
alive.
like,
It seems to be. It's kind of chilling right now.
I just assume because like titans are more like constructs than the rules of undeath are slightly blurred. Like technically,
Yeah, they're kind of they're half building, half living creature, but like not fully organic. It's kind of hard to to describe.
So I think if we get a new heart in this one, we don't have to. I think we can bring them back.
So,
I mean,
good, yes.
What can qualifies as a heart for one of these?
Yeah, because if we have to find a living person, then
Well, no. I think maybe they took this too far. Usually it's just saint's blood, but they shoved the whole saint in, so...
just add Caspian.
Hmm.
Cool, that's solved. Let's go laugh at Feynman while he dies.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Mhm.
Let's go fuck it up.
Make sure Caspian's still alive.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah, that too.
He seems to have a very he seems to have an acquired talent for surviving things.
We go on. He's trying to look at this posing.
He's like, but he's dead on the thing of the ship.
Family Guy posing.
Too bad.
Man, y'all are mean as hell to the things in this campaign. Literally, as soon as Delphina sees like a dying man on the floor, she's like, "What are you? Are you real?
Just die already.
Yeah. Can you please pass away? It would be convenient for us." And it's like, "Please
Just
help
pick
the
one.
pain. It's endless. I see the abyss." And Delphina's like, "Yeah, shut up. Let me stab you in the throat."
Hey, Delphina, don't attribute that to the rest of us.
Yeah, to be fair, Delphina still keeps attacking people.
Delphina almost fucking plunged the fucking dagger into this poor fucking Titan.
Delphina's the girl boss that we adore. The rest of us are normal.
I didn't mean to play a murder hobo. I just want that known.
Oh, she's gonna be really soft-spoken and diplomatic. She's gonna be
I
really
really
soft.
want that.
She's gonna be so gentle and soft-spoken and diplomatic. I'm like, "Are you sure?" You're like, "Yes, I know exactly what I want for her." Meanwhile, 10 sessions later, BAM! Slam! Take some of these!
No, literally first session. If I scroll back to my notes, the first one of the first things that I can see in here when I mention with like Delphina is like Delphina. Wait, second session.
Yeah, first session, Fraz was unconscious. Fraz was not present.
Yeah, I sat down and ended up literally passing out for like 3 hours.
Yes, but second session. The first session in when Tress appeared, the first thing that mentions Delphina is trying to rip Ethan's face off.
Yeah, that did
mean,
happen.
in her defense, he.
You constantly say he deserves it. This man is like reading his books and feeding his plants, and she's like, "I hate you, die."
Next mention of Delphina is girl bossing. Delphina is unhinged. Delphina tries to kill someone. Delphina tries to kill this man.
Point. Like I said, I didn't intend for her to be like this.
Yeah, you just made her a raging psychopath in every instance she exists ever.
Queen of the bees.
I am Delphina, queen of the bees, and Ethan is just like standing there like that one meme with like his eyes really wide, like huddling in his blanket, like, okay, jeez.
She's absolutely holding the honeycomb too, like and gesturing, like doing the gesture.
He's like, it's 3 a.m. Go to sleep, you crazy bitch.
You know, maybe we should get Delphina into a theater program. I feel like she would fit right.
We need to get her into a therapy program. We need to get this woman help.
No. Listen, Delphina can earn like multiple accolades just by being unhinged in theater. I think this is the best route.
She would forget it's acting and actually like attack her like theater mate.
Okay, but like it's fine. She would get like an award for that. Okay, regardless, back to session.
Yeah, session. We were doing something.
So are you guys leaving the Titan?
Me.
As you all
Yes.
Carrying the paint.
Gotcha. As you all exit the Titan, as you kind of go to stand on its head, it is now very calm, not waving and thrashing its tentacles about. Caspian seems to have also like released it from the harpoon when he sensed kind of the change in its behavior. But you guys can see fleets of ships kind of clashing on the field of the sea before you. Feynman's fleet seemed to have followed him not long after you had all sailed out. But you notice that not all of these ships belong to him. And in fact,
God, did the pirate lord come to help?
Yeah, you notice that a lot of these ships are kind of sailing the flag of Lorelei. A lot of the people aboard are kind of dressed along the same that the pirate lord's guards were. Elithil has in fact brought reinforcements.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Let's. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say. But as it notices the ships on the horizon, the Titan roars out again, and it seems to raise its tentacles high. And as it kind of, these like pulses of like arcane energy seem to kind of shoot their way in ripples through the waves, and another kind of massive boom shoots out in the distance.
Shit! Not all those ships. Not all those ships.
And as
No.
as you guys turn,
Oh no.
you all watch as the skeleton that the city of the Lorelei was built in amongst begins to stir.
What?
The skeleton slowly begins to push itself up, snapping ropes and cables that hold it down. Buildings are starting to topple down from the bones as it stands. And you watch it.
Didn't sign up for this.
You watch.
Did not sign up for fighting this.
You watch it spit the tavern that was nested in its mouth out into the sea as it begins to stand and stomp into the water. The massive waves bursting forward, carrying these ships up high. Men are toppling overboard, and it begins to smash its hands down into the fleet of only Feynman's ships, interestingly enough. There are like men, there are men spilling out like little beans in an open can. The waves are like thrashing, and
did the Titan raise the skeleton? Was that what the?
You could you guys could roll history for me.
I'll roll history.
Sure, why not?
With Calios'
See
help,
that.
because he's old as fuck.
Oh my god!
So many nat 20s, let's go, Jay!
This makes up for all my shitty rolls the past couple of sessions.
You know what? All of you with your collective big brain energy, you guys kind of remember Ethan standing in his office, toddling something off about necromancy to you, and he had mentioned that in rare cases of feats of great power, that sometimes a creature that is under the influence of necromancy can sometimes absorb the power of the thing that has risen it or is affecting it, if it is powerful enough.
I'm gonna take a lucky guess and assume that the Titan is more powerful than Phaemon.
Wow! Good one, Jake! We're gonna put a star on the board for you!
Just a guess. Alright. So...
You asked it to
Alright,
help!
Can
we
can you
stop
repeat
it?
that just one more time? Just so I can wrap my head around it.
Yeah, what would you like me to
Just
repeat?
the if it's
If
the-
if a creature under the influence of a necromancer's spell, Ethan had mentioned that sometimes in rare instances, if the necromancer has a spell that's powerful enough against a creature that is of equal or greater power, sometimes the creature that is being affected by that spell can kind of absorb the necromancer's power in a way. Doesn't
Okay.
happen often, but it happens.
okay.
So,
Percy's-
essentially, the Titan absorbed Phaemon's power and used it on the Fey Titan skeleton to enact
Mhm.
revenge on Phaemon.
You asked it to
So-
help, and it's helping!
Yeah. Okay. No, this is
So,
not as bad yet. It's still bad, but like we can still maybe work this out
This-
somehow.
this is...
This is bad.
This is
Is
really
it?
bad.
I mean, we don't have to deal with Phaemon now.
Okay, we don't, but
We
also,
have to deal with the Fey Titan.
yeah,
Not just
So-
destroy entirety Lorelei.
But
yeah, we
On
did
top
just
of
destroy a lot of infrastructure there.
it's a pirate island.
Okay, but like people still live there.
Pirates. Pirates did.
People live
Pirates
there.
who
They have
raid and
lives.
kill.
Yeah, but
Wonder
some of
is
them
just
are
gonna start-
nice.
Making their way back to the ship that Caspian is on.
Wonder.
I guess we're going to
The
follow suit.
Titan very gently very gently helps you down from it, and you just see Caspian with one hand clasped over his mouth, watching the carnage that is ensuing before him, as this
Yeah,
giant
Percy
skeleton
has-
is wreaking havoc among the sea.
Percy has his eyes just locked on this Titan watching it.
Right. So we have a situation.
We solved the problem, we made new ones.
Yeah, I can tell that if anything were to be deemed a situation, this certainly would be it, I think.
Wonder
There's
is
a
gonna...
dead saint back there.
Are you
No,
proud of
Wonder is
us?
carrying the saint.
Oh, that too.
We're bringing the saint home.
Yeah.
Caspian, are you proud of us? Come on, you can say it.
You all did very well for the first
Listen.
half of what you were trying to accomplish.
Okay, well, I felt like that was a little bit backhanded.
He is watching the giant skeleton lift an enemy ship into the air and take a bite out of it.
See, you're doing so good.
Wonder is going to find the safe corner to put this body in where it won't be disturbed. And we'll turn to Caspian and say, is there any chance we can try to get a better amount of control on this Titan right now if we go up there with you? Give it a new heart.
I'm sure that I can think of something. It'll be temporary, but and he kind of shrugs.
Alright, just
I've already
because if we have to end up fighting the Fey Titan again, then, you know, we need all the help we can get. And if we have this thing properly on
Well,
our side, then even if it's just for a bit,
Well, it used the necromantic powers of
Yeah.
Phaemon to raise it. So
I
if we control
understand.
it should be able to control the Fey Giant.
exactly.
Right?
So if we give it a heart, that means we have a more solid control over it.
Which
Instead
means
of ha-
we have control over that fey giant.
Potentially, but if not, then it helps to have a Titan of our own on our side. So I think we need to go up there with Caspian and try to find some kind of solution, even if it's temporary, and then we need to find a lot of things that shoot things that hurt, just in case.
Doesn't
Well,
Caspian have
this-
cannons on his ship?
Yeah, that is
So-
that is what I am referring to.
Yeah, we'll be good then.
Alright, give this thing a new heart, I suppose.
Caspian, are you gonna, come on.
He gives you
Will
a
they
thumbs
manage
up.
without you down here?
I think that, and he kind of like turns to the sea of boats of clashing pirates behind him, and he goes, I think they'll be just fine if I'm gone for a little bit.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
I think they've got it handled.
Caspian kind of glances at you, Delphina, and he gives you a very intense look of, God, I wish I drowned you. And he starts going up towards the Titan.
Wonder will follow. They have no intention of letting him
Hi.
do this alone.
Oh, Pike come
Oh.
too.
I make us also
Delphino
following.
tags along,
Oh,
rolling
boy.
her eyes.
You guys kind of ascend back into the Titan, back into the cathedral, and Caspian kind of takes pause at it for a moment, but kind of shakes his head and walks towards the altar, where he kind of sees, like, the crumbles of crystal, sitting around, and he takes the very large sword that's kind of sitting, kind of in the rest of, kind of like the sheath around his belt, and he pulls it out, and he kind of picks up one of the kind of crystal shards that were left behind when you guys eviscerated the last heart, and he goes, "Oh, this part probably isn't going to be very pleasant for the rest of you."
Do you need, like, us to be on standby with bandages or something?
I mean, I'll be fine. It's just not the best thing to watch someone do. It's a lot.
What do you have to do?
He kind of doesn't answer that, and he
Caspian.
he looks and he's
Caspian, Wanda's gonna put a hand on the sword. What do you have to do?
He's like, these things usually, it's not as bad at this when I can properly make one, but we don't have that kind of time.
We don't have to do this right now. This is just help if we need it. But if
wonder, I have never experienced something like that out there before. I don't know what it's going to do. I'll be fine, I promise. But I am not, if I can keep you all out of harm's way for just a bit, then that's what I'd like to do.
We may need Yuli again. She's the one who killed it in the first place.
well,
I mean, Yuli didn't have her Titan at the time, did she? So, aren't Titans kind of made to deal with these sort of threats?
They are, in fact.
Wanda's face kind of scrunches, but they lean up to give Caspian a kiss on the cheek and let go of the sword.
Oh. Caspian gives them a very gentle peck on the forehead, and he goes, "I promise I'll be careful." And with that, Caspian turns, and he proceeds to plunge the sword into a very significant artery in his arm. And you guys watch. You guys watch as a very extensive kind of pool of blood just kind of gushes down from Caspian's arm, kind of on top of this small collection of crystals that he seems to have grabbed. And he kind of clasps his hand around his arm a little bit, and you guys kind of watch, like, his own crystal kind of take shape. It's significantly smaller than the one that you guys had seen, but it kind of crystallizes about the size of like a basketball. And he finally stops, and he kind of uses his hand to close the wound. And this crystalline structure begins to glow very vibrantly. You guys you almost hear like a very profound, like, humming noise coming from it. And he goes, "All right, that should hold us over at least for for the day. We need to get out of here. I think I don't know what's gonna happen when this thing restores. And he kind of looks a little bit dazed, but he starts kind of like walking out of the Titan.
Wait, Wonder will heal up the wounds and support him out.
You guys, Caspian kind of leans kind of hard against you, but you guys kind of manage to get your way back out of the Titan again.
Percy's looking over what's going on with the Fey Titan.
The Fey Titan is still absolutely rampaging. It's snatching ships out of the air, kind of smashing them together like a giant toddler, playing with wooden ships, playing pirates. But as you guys kind of walk out onto the Titan again, you can see like the underside of its tentacles and the large moon that's on its head have gone from kind of like that sickly glowing green to a very vibrant blue. And it's gone from kind of a neutral kind of chaotic to a very calm, fairly serene kind of essence to it.
Oh, that's good, right?
Hope so.
I would say so.
Well, I mean, it's your color, isn't it, Caspian? So.
I think for now we're in the clear, at least in regards to this. And he kind of pats the head of the Titan with his foot.
Yeah, maybe you should lay down.
Maybe we should get off of it.
Yeah, that first.
You guys are welcome to get down off of it.
Back onto the ship.
Yeah.
Yes. So we all go to the ship, right?
Yeah. 1 second. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't know how to delete these.
Oh my god.
Can you click on them?
I can, but there's nothing.
If you click, then maybe hit like backspace. It might get rid of them. I don't know if it will work, but
Or delete.
Oh my god,
there
backspace
we go.
works. I feel really, really dumb.
no, it's fine.
Girl boss moment.
Things you only learn through having done it before.
Now get Delphina back here. You killed her twice. Where is she? There she is.
MG Queen.
Alright. So we still have the Fey Titan over there. That's
Going on
great.
with that.
We're gonna continue letting it. I mean, it's destroying Phaemon's fleet, so that's a good thing.
The problem is that's kind of like
It's
stirring
pretty
at my
far
mind.
away from Phaemon, so I say we go kill Phaemon ourselves.
All right.
With-
Yeah.
With the Fey
I do want to.
Titan currently attacking those fleets. Sorry, what were we gonna say, Micah?
Well, no, it's more of like a general concern of what happens when the Fey Titan is done destroying Phaemon's fleets, and also if we go over there and give Phaemon a few whacks. Problem is that we'll be on his ship, the ones that the Fey Titan's currently destroying.
Attacking.
Or there's
Can
a
we-
way we can
Can we get the Titan to stop animating the Fey one?
I mean, but it's doing such good work while it's on Phaemon's ship, but until after it's done with that.
I
Caspian,
just
do you have any?
worry that the control our Titan has over the Fey Titan might not be as solid as we hope, and
And then we have a Fey Titan on our hands.
Which will be awful in many different ways,
Yeah.
put it lightly.
Oof.
Well, prepare for the worst. And we can go and see if we can bait Phaemon onto a safer ship for us to beat him up on.
I mean, he doesn't know that the four of you betrayed him.
Oh well, he can find out. I'm sure it won't
Well,
really destroy him.
we can come by. I can hide out. Same with Caspian. And we can go by on this ship, what remains of it, to air quote rescue him. And then when he gets here, we have him on our ship. He's on our playing field.
You know what, Fina? You raise a wonderful point. Let's do
That
it.
could work. Let us get us closer to the Titan, so I guess be prepared for us to get
Smacked around.
I guess if we bring Phaeron on.
Alright, well, we still need to get him, so let's go
Okay.
smack a guy around a bit.
We're really getting closer to that thing. Alright, that's fine.
Listen, he knows where Sophia is, and I intend to have her.
Alright,
I will
who's
say,
driving?
Oral, I guess.
Arl's
Is
been,
Arl still here?
yeah, Arl's been kind of manning his little pirate boat, like watching you all just eviscerate any semblance of peace and tranquility that has ever existed on this half of the ocean.
Yeah.
Just go,
Alright.
Boston.
Yeah,
Right,
he's watched you all just girl boss your way through the seven seas. How did you guys want to do
We're
this?
so good at
So Caspian and I were going to hide out on the ship, like just kind of stay low, and then Pike, Wander, Percy, and Micah, and Oral, we're going to rescue, air quotes,
Phaemon.
Phaemon. Yeah,
What if
and
he
then
doesn't want rescuing?
then we hit
well,
him
we
anyway.
won't give him a choice.
But then we're split.
We're still on the same ship.
We are
just
on
have
cast.
to.
I'm sure he doesn't want to be anywhere near the giant, resurrected, fey charmed creature.
Wait,
it's just
we're on
It's
Or
just
the, sorry, resurrected fey creature
which
that
ship?
Yuli killed ages ago.
And we're sailing on this ship without cannons.
the one with cannons, just in case. I feel
mean,
like
he'll immediately scope that as like not ours, and the one that Delphina as the Pirate Lord was on.
yeah, but what if the Titan attacks us and then we don't have anything to defend ourselves with?
Is it still in sailing condition?
Is what which ship? Still?
Caspian's ship.
Yes. The hull is or not the hull. The dock.
prow.
Yeah, that one. I fucking ship names. Yeah. The front of it has been smashed, but it's a fairly large boat. So you can still sail it and use it.
We
We
could say that we
could.
commandeered it.
Wait,
Yes, that's my idea.
Caspian has a trick. Do you not
Oh?
remember how he summoned it in the first place?
Are you asking Caspian how it's
No, it's in the group. Like, do you not remember how he
No, I
summoned it? in the
remember.
first- Yeah, exactly. It doesn't even need to be visible.
We could sneak up. I suppose.
Alright. Yeah, I think that works. Well, let's get on with it then.
How do we get the boat off? Percy squints.
What?
I don't. Invisible? How we turn it invisible, not off.
It goes below the waves?
Is that how it worked?
Yes.
Maybe I don't really remember. Anyway, let's
Let's go get Phaemon. I need to know where Sophie is so I can send her to hell.
So what's your
ahead.
what's your guys' plan?
I think we're being invisible.
As I understand it, we are getting below, and then Caspian is sinking himself the waves,
He doesn't
and then
need to sink himself. We're the ship.
I mean, someone needs to steer it.
I don't think that's true, but
Does it?
I mean, you guys could, if Arl's going with you, Arl can steer the ship.
oh,
Well, I
does
mean,
it need to be controlled, or is it just like?
Caspian ship underwater.
Can you just summon it to him? I was under the impression that that's how it worked.
Oh, he can summon it to him, but are you trying to summon? Then Caspian would have to be where it has to be summoned, if that's what you're getting at.
Yeah. So
Okay, so
Alright.
he hides below
We-
decks.
yeah, Delphina and Caspian hide out on Arl's ship while we maintain the cover that we are coming to rescue Feynman, and then we get Feynman on our ship, and then we can fight him, and Caspian can summon his ship from wherever we are because he will be with us.
In case we need the artillery on the ship.
Yeah.
Right, perfect. Let's go do it.
Run that by me one more time.
All right. We
Yes.
Well, okay.
Arl
What
on
about
Arl's
this?
ship?
What about this? Why don't we offer Caspian his bait?
No, I'm trying to explain. He's injured. We are
Let's
all
just do it.
going.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
we are all going on Arl's ship to find Feynman
Okay.
because he doesn't know that we've betrayed him.
Okay.
So Delphina and Caspian will hide on Arl's ship while the rest of us go say like, "Oh hey, we've come to rescue you." Hopefully, get Feynman on our ship so that the Titan won't attack us on his, like, since it's getting through Feynman's fleet. And that's
Okay.
the part of the get Feynman plan. And then if we need the guns for whatever purpose, then Caspian can summon the ship because he's with us.
Okay. I see where you're going with this. All right. He's pretty big though, so if he's on Arl's ship, he'd have to be in human form, and he's going to bleed a little bit more profusely in that sense.
Can you not wait below decks or somewhere?
I guess actually there probably is a below deck where he can wait. It's gonna be kind of tiny though.
I thought that's where Delphina was waiting too.
Yeah, Delphine is also.
They gotta be
waiting there.
squished together.
Oh,
Oh,
gee,
God.
bestie moments.
Caspian just like
He's like, I'm bleeding
Terrified.
profusely. I'm with this crazy bitch. Why do I sign up for this?
what did I do to deserve this?
Wanda comes down there to check on them, and they're like, "Caspian, it's gonna be okay. Don't worry. Try not to bleed out." Gives him a little kiss on the head. Turns to Delphina. Please don't kill him.
He's sitting there
When-
still bleeding, and he's like, wow, I'm so reassured.
Wanda can try and heal him up some more.
He got himself good. That thing needed a lot of blood. I feel like my man is just gonna have to cope.
Hmm.
He'll be fine.
Hmm. If anything gets bad, Delphina, please come and find me.
I can do some sort of healing or something on him. I know some spells.
Yes, but also I'd like to know if it gets bad, just for my mental state.
Your mental state will be fine. Just focus on getting Feynman on the ship, and then we'll be past this.
Alright.
Be nice to them.
He makes make him some soup. He likes soup.
In the cramped box that they're in.
You know, if we
He
end up
always-
losing and we die, I will make him soup.
I am
He
once
always
again
makes soup.
begging.
He always makes soup to me when I was sick.
No.
Alright, can we get on with the Feynman killing and then with the Sophia killing?
Must kill
Absolutely.
someone.
Once we got Feynman on the boat, we'll come for you so you can join in on that. You'll close the door to below deck traffic Caspian.
Just like stomp on the deck or something a couple times, and I'll know when to come out.
I'll blow a hole in it.
All right,
Oh boy.
ready to set sail?
Adventure!
Yep, we go.
Alright, Caspian, get your ass down there.
He's already down there with you.
Yeah, you guys. You
Oh,
guys
he
can't
are
go
already
any
down there. You guys are
further.
below deck.
You have this wounded man smashed down here with you.
You guys are below deck right now.
Him sitting here like, I wish Ethan just left you in that fucking box.
You and me both.
Oh my god! Someone help! I'm engaging her existential crisis!
Shut the fuck up so Feynman doesn't hear us. Try not to be a little bitch. For once.
She's so fucking mean to this guy that hasn't done anything to her.
Did Delphina call Caspian anyone a bitch within hearing of Pike?
Oh no.
No.
Within hearing of Pike.
No, because she's actually trying to be quiet, and he's yelling.
He's like dizzy from the blood loss. He's like, maybe that wasn't a good idea.
Oh my god.
He's like, Delphina, can you tell me a story?
Alrighty, so we're heading over?
Yeah. Go
That's right.
ahead.
Alright, Arl's driving the boat.
Yeah, Arl's watching you all with a very concerned glance and driving the boat.
Alright. Which boat is Feynman on? Did we figure that out?
Feynman's on the gigantic glowing ghost ship, Jake.
We go to the ghost ship. We drive to the ghost ship.
I see again. I'm not sure he will want to abandon his very much superior ship to come escape with us, but we can cross that hurdle when we come to it.
Yeah, who knows? He could be a gigantic pussy.
I'm literally going to drag him on ship, kicking and screaming if it means that I can learn where Sophia is. So.
Alright, let's find the go towards the ghost ship then.
You guys begin your little trek, kind of weaving through the many boats that are kind of battling, fighting with one another. You see, ships kind of like boarding one another. You see pirates throwing each other overboard, slashing each other with swords. It's kind of a bloodbath, not gonna lie. But you do manage to kind of navigate, your tiny little, your little itty bitty baby scouting ship through these vessels, and you do manage to get closer through the choppy, massive waves as this phase still fucking just absolutely decimating fleets of ships, and it seems to be getting a little bit more erratic the further that it goes. It's not fully grasping at any of Elithil's ships yet, but you can see that it's kind of starting to lose focus, though it does currently have one of Phaemon's boats clutched firmly in its hand.
Percy looks very nervously at the Titan.
Right, are we pulled up next to Feynman's ship?
Yeah, you're just about. You'll probably have to give a little hop to grab onto the ladder, but you're about as close as you can get.
Micah leans over the edge and he looks at like Feynman over there. He says, "Right, well, we kind of survived the whole ordeal. No idea how, but if you want out, you're probably going to need to take it like now, because we're getting out of here as quickly as possible."
Feynman stares at you and he's like, "Oh, go out? Why would we leave now? We're in the middle of winning." And as he says that, a giant fucking skeletal hand snatches the ship right up next to him, right up next to his boat.
You want to repeat that for me, or are you going to stop fucking
Yeah,
waving your cock around in the air, or are you actually going to be responsible?
Micah, your aggression does not assist him, and he kind of looks at you and kind of puts his hands on his hips. He goes, "Who the hell do you think you're talking to?"
Is he doing the mom, like, hands on hips?
Oh
thing?
yeah,
Like,
he's like his like pelvis is kind of jutted out ever so slightly. His coat is like waving behind him. He's got like the "excuse me, the dishes aren't done" kind of look on his face.
Right, bud. If you want to die, then be my fucking guest. We're leaving.
He looks at you and goes, "Then leave! Who the fuck are you talking to?"
Alright, are we grabbing him?
We're grabbing him.
He's not taking the bait.
He's not taking the bait. We're grabbing him.
What do you guys?
Alright,
what do you guys gotta do about it?
Alright, we gotta get on the... Okay, wait, hold on. I have a very important question. How many other pirates are on the ghost ship besides Feynman?
Originally, there were many. You saw many a pirate upon this, many a dead pirate, but it seems that with the gigantic skeleton creatures smashing and thrashing and throwing about, They seem to mostly have been knocked off. There's like 2 or 3 left.
2 or 3.
Perfect.
All right.
Can I propose an idea?
Go ahead.
What if Caspian ship came up and we harpooned Feynman?
You could
So you
do
can't
that.
get away.
You could do
Famon
that.
or Famon ship?
Feynman.
Ah.
You could. You just you'd have to tell me how you're gonna do that. But sure,
Okay,
hell yeah.
That seems hard. Let me look at my spells.
Let's see. Can we do... We're close enough where we can hop over, right?
Yeah.
Don't forget to include hiding out below on these plans if we're gonna kidnap a man. You know
Yeah,
she's
Percy
down
will
for
come.
taking that.
Hey,
Since we're on plan take Famon by force, he's gonna go down and collect Delphina, like, alright, the baiting him on the ship plan didn't work, get over here.
Micah is gonna look at Percy, at the party and be like, okay, so I can drop him into a cataplectic state if I touch him, and then we can question him after.
A what?
Into a what?
Oh, you
Percy's
want
scary.
you want to
I knock
capture
him out,
him?
essentially. Yeah.
Oh, you want to?
We gotta question him.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm not judging. I'm just picking up what you're putting down.
Right. So if I get close enough to, if I can get close enough to touch him, then we should be all good.
Alright, and then I guess we have to deal with the other pirates who are bound to come towards us if they see us attacking the captain.
Yep.
Should be... Alright, sounds good. We do the capsulope thing you said.
He's gonna be using the feint spell.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Alrighty, tell me how this goes.
But before we hop over, Wonder will try to pull Arl over to a corner,
Oh boy.
out of earshot, and say, if things go really bad and we don't come back, would you take him back to Isidon for me?
Arl kind of like tips his head to the side and he's like, I suppose I can. I'm not very interested in leaving you all behind though.
Plan on coming back. That's just like if things go really, really badly, you know.
Arl kind of he looks up at you a little bit. This itty bitty manlet, and he kind of
4 foot shorter.
yeah. This itty bitty teeny weeny teeny tiny beach boy looks up at you, and he kind of gives you a nod and he's like, "You have my word."
Thank you. I'll owe you. Well, I'll be dead, but my ghost will... Oh, never mind, I'm just gonna go. Thank you.
You're welcome. Quite the conversationalist, that one.
Okay, onto the plan.
Alright.
Gotta board
Popping
the ship.
over. Yeah.
Hopping over.
Hopping over.
You hop over, and Feymon kind of notices you and he goes, "I told you I'm not abandoning my ship!"
Yeah, we heard it. Alright.
That sucks. How
We
close
weren't
is Micah?
asking.
How close is Micah to him?
Let's see. So you guys are on the scouting ship. I'm gonna just use this board as it. So I'm gonna say, where's my green? I'm gonna say he's about right here. Micah, you would probably be about here.
About here?
Yeah.
Right. Micah's gonna make a dead sprint to kind of get close to him.
Micah, roll me a dex. Actually, wait, hang on. Give me one second. Yeah, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw. Okay.
Ah!
Oh no!
Micah, as he watches you lunge towards him, he takes his fucking saber and he kind of
Oh shit.
slashes you across the face with it.
Oh.
Oh shit.
For future Scarlet.
Micah, he cleans your clock with this fucking thing. It's surprisingly, it doesn't cleave your head in half, but you're definitely gonna feel that in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Can
Amazing. Cool.
Percy-
Pulling up his ref right now.
Can Percy cast blindness, deafness on Phaemon?
Yeah, can you link me that real quick?
Yes, it is. You can bind or deafen a foe. I'm gonna choose blind. Choose one creature that you can see within range to make a Constitution saving throw. If it fails, the target is either blinded or deafened, your choice, for the duration.
Alright, let me grab my dice.
At the end of each of its turns, the target can make a Constitution saving throw. On its success, the spell ends.
Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. That's a 2.
Yes!
Oh,
So
yeah.
Phaemon's blinded.
Phaemon kind of like, he lets out like a very low, like, ah! And kind of like clutches at his eyes. He's like, what kind of sorcery is this?
Okay, can I cast Puppet on him?
Oh, link that one for me. You use gesture fortune when you can see within range to make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, must move up to its speed and direction you choose. You know what? Sure. Let me get my dice. Come on, baby. Get Papa a new pair of shoes. Oh, 1. Fuck me. Fuck me. Why? Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Poken's like, I'm gonna TPK you.
Great.
You have no idea. I was literally sitting there talking to Fraz, and like, if we get in combat, I hope this isn't gonna be too bad. You guys like, fuck
Oh my
you.
god.
It's fine.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's funny.
Chris, where are you taking him?
I didn't think that
I'm
I'd
gonna
get this
make
far.
him- Yeah, I'm gonna make him walk backwards towards us with his hands behind his back.
Alright. How close is he now?
He's probably like right in front of you at this point.
Micah is going to cast Feign Death on him.
Ooh, can you link me Feign Death real quick? Ooh. You touch a willing creature and put it in a chemical exchange and distinguishable with death. Yeah, sure! There he goes! Yeah!
There goes the
I'm like literally, I'm standing up in front of my desk with my hands on my hips, like looking at the wall. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Like, badass fight coming. I fucking cannot wait. Oh.
I'll tell you after the session. I am so mad. I was like, am I gonna TPK them? Never mind.
He was like, I'm kind of worried about this. Like, I need to check to see if these monsters I'm gonna put in are like too high level. Like, this is gonna be like way too hard. And here we are.
There we
We
are.
still have the 3 pirates still on the ship.
They're like skeletons. That's bones.
They can TPK us. Fucking, there's still hope.
I went on my floor. God, what are you gonna do with it now?
Micah is kind of like clutching his face, I guess, and looks at Delphina and says, I can barely see.
I can heal you real quick. I have healing light. I can do.
That would be great.
Okay. Because I fucked myself last time we did combat with this, how do I do this again?
You have like a dice pool.
The number of dice in this pool is 1 plus your warlock level, so 6. So you can spend as many dice from the pool as you want.
Mm-hmm.
And
So, like,
last time you used them all at once, but you don't have to do that. You can use one.
I
at a
do
time
not.
If you want to.
So
Also,
what
it's not
dice am I
7,
rolling?
it's 6.
Six.
You're gonna be rolling however many d6s you want to use.
I will use 2 of them. Oh. Okay.
All right.
That's 6.
Yeah.
I guess the bleeding stems enough for him to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Micah's gonna look down at Feynman and says, right, you could just carry him over to the other ship and, question him once I sort of, deactivate the whole thing.
Make sure he's tied up first.
Yeah. Tied up and also probably have some weapons to his throat, maybe?
Weapons are always good.
Weapons are good.
Alright, let's drive him back
So
to
what
the
happened?
ship.
What happened to the other pirates?
They're like skeletons. You want to fight the little dinky skeletons?
Are they attacking us? We did just take their captain.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. They were probably really gung ho about going towards you, but as they watch you, literally abduct their fucking captain, puppet his ass, and throw him over your shoulder, they're like, you know what? Maybe not. They're like, actually,
Maybe we choose life.
They leap off of the ship deck. That's what happens. They're like, not today, motherfucker.
Alrighty.
That's so funny. You were so confident going into this.
In my defense, I wasn't confident, but I was the wrong kind of not confident. Like, will this be too hard? Never mind! You know what? We take it in stride. Just abduct it.
Destroying the DM's plans is just the entire reason players exist.
You know what? We go with it. We move. That being said, as you guys literally fucking abduct Phaemon, Necromancer Extraordinaire, his hat falls off.
Uh-oh.
And
What's under his hat?
And in this hat, as it falls off his head, the captain hat that he'd been wearing for the entire time that you have seen him falls to the ship deck. And a rat.
Oh my god!
This rat
jumps on the rat.
This rat make me acrobatic. Give me acrobatics.
Who?
Acrobatics, Delphina.
Oh, fuck!
Ah! This rat leaps out of your hand. It's scurrying towards the end of the ship. It's got.
Micah's going for the rat.
Go for
Get
the
the
rat.
Percy's just
Ah!
at this, like, what?
Micah, you dive despite you bleeding profusely from the face. You leap a beautiful swan dive. You tuck and roll. You clasp this little ratigan in your hands, and you clasp it, and you can see through its dark black fur, you can see these strange green runes kind of glowing upon its fur, and it kind of bites you, and it goes.
Micah is going to cast Speak with Animals, and he tells it in no uncertain words. Shut the fuck up.
I can speak common just fine, you piece of shit!
Oh.
Let me go!
Sorry, what was that? What was that? Can you say it again? You weren't quite loud enough.
Squeeze him like a squeaky toy.
Micah squeezes him.
Pike tries to get the rat an anchovy.
This Pike just produced this anchovy out of nowhere.
Pike has fish on them at all times.
Right, Delphina, why are we so concerned about the rat?
Yeah, I just saw you.
Why was it on Phaemon?
Ooh, good idea.
I don't
Micah
think
looks at the
rats
rat and he says, what are you
glow
doing?
green normally.
You know,
That's new.
Runes on them.
there's an
Micah.
old story in Katos about a rat and a man, and about how a rat
I'm
puppeted
concerned
a
with
man.
that going.
It's an old child's tale.
Oh, I see.
Story in Isidon about a giant rat that makes all the rules.
Oh shit. Micah squeezes the rat because his spell is still active and says, what are you doing?
Wouldn't
Can
you like to know?
Can Delphina loot Phaemon's fucking like
Comatose body.
bound comatose body?
Sure, you know what? You can, Delphina, and as you carefully embrace his arm, you realize Phaemon is rock cold. He's cold as a stone.
The rat was the necromancer all along?
I see. I see how it is, and Micah squeezes the rat and he says, and he lights his other hand on fire. We can end this right now.
Then you wouldn't get the answers that you need, would you?
Ratatouille necromancer.
See, I only need one answer. Where's Sophia? And he squeezes a little bit harder.
He bites at your fingers. He's
Micah holds the fire close.
Won't get your answers, but kill me.
Micah
Kid
starts
Delphina?
burning the tail.
Pike waves an entry in front of the rat and like, fish?
Oh my god.
I love the
Delphina
investigation.
stalks up. Delphina, can I have her stalk up and flick him across the nose?
Sure,
So
why not?
Rat,
You guys are bullying the fuck out of a rat.
the rat
What?
is being turned at the tail, and
Wonder-
Andrew kept it in front of their face, and it's like,
Wonder
Oh,
is just watching all
fucking
of this
giant.
happen. Wonder is just watching all of this happen, and they're like, "All right, if any of you need me, I'm gonna be on the other ship."
No,
Checking in on
Wonder.
No, what?
You're
I
part
don't
of the
wanna-
team. We don't wanna lose you.
I'm part of the team, but the man I care about is bleeding out in that other ship, so I kind of want to check on him.
You healed him.
maybe we can take the rat interrogation over onto the other ship.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe we
fine.
should get out of
Well,
here
this-
where the giant titan isn't raging above.
Oh yes, that thing. Percy looks up at the Titan.
Just
That.
go ahead.
Huh?
Oh,
Go ahead. What were you saying?
Go ahead, Micah.
Okay, it's just gonna squeeze the rat really hard, and kind of drop it just hold it really hard with the fire still on its tail, and says, "Now be good."
Micah, Arl very slowly approaches you, holding out like a fishing cage that he had found on the ship. And he goes, "You might want to use this."
But then could it slip through though?
I don't think the bars are pretty small. You're holding a rat. They got diseases and stuff on them.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
it's like
necromancer
a necromancer rat.
Necro, you think that undead fleas don't exist? That's disgusting.
No, I'm
Okay,
just
yeah.
saying.
But it's very clearly sentient. I don't know if it has the same kind of diseases that a normal rat would.
You want to chance it? And he shakes the cage at you.
Oh, fine. And
How do we know he can't get out of the cage? It's a rat that can use magic.
And as you say that, Delphina the rat is scrambling around on the cage. While it may be a magical rat, it is in fact a rat.
And Delphina grab the cage and shake it about.
Oh my god! Sure, you shake the cage. You go.
For those listening on the stream, no animals were harmed in this production.
Yeah. No real ratigans were harmed.
Just a little
Right.
shake.
Right, Delphina, can you just ask it where Sophie is and all that jazz while I kind of make sure that I'm not going to end up with super permanent damage from the shit on my
Yeah.
face.
She'll bring the cage up to her eye level and leans in. It's like, what the fuck do you know?
Delphina, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
What?
Delphina,
It's my life.
Delphina, this rat bites you really fucking hard on the nose.
Oh
Ah! She throws the fucking cage across the ship.
Arlo catches it. Arlo catches it. He hands it to Percy. He's like, please, just hold it, please. I'm begging you.
Alright, I'm on rat duty then.
Percy, you have 1 hour to get that rat to talk before I fucking kill it.
I will
Oh my
try
God.
my best. If I
Micah
can
goes
figure
back
out
over
what-
to Percy and says, "Okay, you know what? Team up. We'll work on it."
Hell yeah, team up. I'm assuming you're Famon then. He looks at the rat.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna need you to use your big boy words here. You're Famon.
Perhaps.
Ah, I see. Well. And he looks at the dead corpse that he was piloting is like, and you were puppeting that thing.
Feymon was once a true man, but seems that he was no match for my expertise.
Ah, I see.
It sounds
So-
so gross.
He is.
So, is the plan still correct of you trying to take over Isidon? Is that still what your plan was?
Oh, of course. Why, plenty of resources to plunder.
Ah, I see.
Where's the bitch with white hair?
Wouldn't you like to know with a boy?
Micah lights his hand on fire.
Roll me persuasion.
Can Percy help with it?
Yeah, go ahead. Woo!
Yeah.
With
Let's
that,
go, Micah!
he kind of the rat kind of glances from your face to the flame burning in your hand, and he kind of his ears kind of flatten against his head, and he goes,
Well, she's taken off towards the islands at the end of Lorelei. Says that this was no place for her to set off her plans.
What plan?
And what plans might that be?
She did not want to discuss it with the likes of me, alas, but seems that she had quite the agenda.
Right. Did she happen to have any material possessions with her?
Of what kind of material possessions?
Maybe a sword, maybe anything shiny, valuable.
Not that I could see. She packed very
Oh,
light. Didn't seem to have anything with her at all, in fact.
I'm going to kill her even harder now. Wonderful. We've got our next heading.
Yep, to one of the islands in Lorelei.
Out the Titan.
Yeah, we still need to deal with that. He's like staring up at the Titan and then looks back down at the rat. You said there was a rune?
they're
Great.
just across its body.
Yeah. This is something Percy recognizes or would know about?
Honestly, probably not. These are very specifically like for people who are like well versed in necromancy.
And
Um,
can I have Delphina roll like Arcana to see? Because she's hangs around with a fucking necromancer, before she hung around with these dweebs.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead.
You're gonna kill myself.
Oh wow, magic really cool, Ethan. That's neat. Kill yourself!
Honestly, this is probably what she would say.
Yeah,
And
literally.
has said
Literally,
multiple times in canon.
She's like, Ethan, what are you working on? He's like, well, I'm working on a spell that I hope. Because she's like, I don't care. No one asked. Goes back to reading Pride and Prejudice upside down.
Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
Can Micah shake the rat another time and say, now, be honest here, or else I'm going to start doing what I do best and start burning things. Which island specifically?
The rat kind of flattens its ears upon its head and it goes,
She didn't say. She said that she has business to attend to out on the Isles.
Oh, too bad. Well, I guess that's all the use we have for you.
Is that it?
The rat bites at the cage bars.
Is there any other questions anyone has for the rat?
I want to kill it.
Same. Oh, wait, one more question. Did anything create you by any chance, or did you, just happen to be a necromancer rat, born into this, or did something create you?
Did you go to college?
Yes, did you go to college?
Are you
Or you're
Second
asking?
necromancer?
classmate.
Are you asking if I went to rat college?
Yeah.
Who knows?
You don't exactly seem as qualified as you should be.
Because I'm a rat.
No, because
So
I'm asking if you even went to rat college at all, dipshit. Seemed like you may have skipped some of your courses.
It seems that someone's a bit angry today.
Oh, you didn't figure that out from me trying to burn you alive? I could return to that.
he like hisses at you again, and Arl's like, all right, maybe here. How about I take it?
No,
How
I
many-
will kill it.
How many rats can do magic? All of them?
I understand that you're all very upset with it, but I feel like it would be a bit of a waste of resources to just destroy it.
Maybe he could have more information.
Resources. It's like an evil necromancer rat.
Exactly.
I mean, as long as he doesn't touch anyone or get hold of anyone, it should be. He could have more information on him.
It's a lot more portable than a regular necromancer. A lot more convenient.
It's a liability.
What did you say, Micah?
Are you attempting to use the necromancer rat as a asset?
Arl looks at you with a very half-lidded smile, and he shrugs his shoulders at you.
You know what? I can appreciate that ballsiness. Can we have a rendezvous later?
Arl's like, oh, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but it seems like you all have bigger problems to attend to at the moment. And he thusly points at the Titan that is still wreaking havoc among the fleets of ships behind you.
First he looks back up at the Titan. He's like, yep, we still have to deal with that. He takes a step back. Absolutely, we have to deal with that.
Percy, if
it's just killing pirates. I don't see what the issue is.
But it's not killing Elithil's ships, and we don't want that. Also, it's a fucking Fey Titan, and that's it. It looks like it's gonna become unstable any moment.
I see. Percy, do you have any insight or no?
Does Percy have any?
Percy would have never, at any point in his life, witnessed something like this.
Probably just something he's like read but never witnessed.
Okay. Alright. We get Caspian to call his ship, hop over onto that one, find the Pirate Lord, try and get some kind of order out. If everyone fires on that thing, we might have a chance.
Can we get the Titan? C1.
That too. That was also the point of getting the heart in there. If we get the Pirate Lord on our side, if we have the Titan on our side, and if we all focus on this thing, we might have a chance of doing what Yuli did the first time around she killed this thing.
I mean, do we even need to kill it right now, since it's still sort of wrecking Feynman ships?
Feynman's gone. We
can hoist his body up.
We don't. No, we need to kill the Titan. We need to find Elithil so we can get an order out, rally everyone together, so we can kill this thing. Okay. I'm gonna go ask Caspian to get his ship.
Do you want me to come along with you?
It's alright. I'll be okay.
I mean, if you need another hand, or...
I mean, I'm just asking him for his ship, so...
Yeah.
Wander's gonna go do that.
Wander, you make your way down to the lower half of the ship, and Caspian is sitting there, still kind of bleeding out, but he seems to be ever so slightly more lucid. And he kind of perks up when he sees you, and he goes, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
What are you holding up?
Oh, his business, gonna be honest, maybe the blood thing wasn't the best idea on my behalf.
Is there any other way it would have worked, or was that
No, that's the only way that you can make one last minute like that. It takes a lot.
Well then, I don't think it will have been for nothing. We're gonna try and rally everyone together to focus on this Titan, and with the other Titans, our Titan. Oh god, there are too many. I'm getting confused. With our Titan's help, we'll stand a much better chance. So.
Warner Caspian starts to kind of stand, and he kind of brings himself to full posture as he's like clutching his arm. And he's like, "All right, what do you need from me then?"
Well, see, the problem is this ship doesn't have any cannons, so if you could, you know,
I got
summon yours, maybe then.
He kind of he gives a little nod and he stomps his foot 3 times on the floor of the ship. And you can kind of hear like a very loud rumbling coming from outside.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Oh, there it is.
Wow,
Fuck.
it's raising out of the waves.
That's so cool.
Whoa, Caspian must have stomped his foot.
Oh my god. Caspian nods and he's like, I feel like that's the signal that they got my boat.
Yeah, I think so.
How does he do it?
Oh my god. He's like, we get it! You're impressed!
Well, you're still. Will you be coming with us?
I'll be fine. There's still plenty of Feynman's fleet out there. I'll be alright. Go with your friends and do what you have to.
You sure you'll be alright, Caspian?
I'll be fine. I've fed worse. I trust you. I know that you guys will do the best that you can, and I know you'll do it right.
Pike
Wow,
nods
is
him
that? Oh,
and
go
then ruffles Caspian's hair.
Aw. Caspian ruffles Captain Pike's hair back.
Aw.
Don't go passing out on me, okay?
No problem. No promises with that one. It's still up in the air, but we'll breach that one when we get there.
Alright. Then we'll try and find the pirate lord. She won't react too badly right off the bat seeing your ship, will she?
Maybe take that one slow.
Alright, we'll find a big white sheet to fly. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Alright. Nora kind of just like pulls himself up.
Caspian
Do this.
gives their leg a pat as they go, and he follows.
Wow, was that Caspian saying he actually trusted us for once? Oh my god, I feel like the world is turning on its axis.
What are you talking about? He trusts Ian.
He trusts you and Wander.
There for that conversation then.
What? Who is what?
Wanda was like, yeah, it's fine, I've got this, and everyone's just standing at the door watching.
Yeah.
Pike's
back turned if it helped.
light this reactioning.
Right, well, we have a ship. Let's go.
Alright. Are we going to the Pirate Lord, or are we going towards the big guy?
Pirate Lord
I
first.
think.
Pirate Lord, alright?
As many people as we can, because it took a god to kill this the first time.
Can't we have the Sea Titan just drop the animate on it?
I think it's past that. I think we can try, but I think it's past that.
Oh dear.
I thought we tried that. Just in case it works.
Yeah, avoiding any unnecessary bloodshed might be best. Just, I don't know if it's a complicated process, but even just giving it a go might be worth it.
But we're prepared anyway in case it doesn't work and we have to fight the thing.
Would Caspian have to give the order for that specifically, or
For the
commanding our Titan?
Someone, I think just anybody with Yuli's influence would be able to.
All right. let's go speak to the Titan.
Let's hurry.
We're boarding Caspian's ship and sailing.
Mhm.
Is Arl coming with us?
Yeah, Arl's
No.
with Arl's.
Oh, wait, yeah, I guess so.
He's our
Yeah.
buddy. He just tags along.
Yeah,
Is
we
Caspian
can't
also?
go somewhere without Arl.
No, Caspian is staying on Faemon ship. Arl is coming with you guys for reasons.
All right,
Because we
reasonable.
love him.
Okay, reasons.
Because we
That's
love
an
him
answer.
and he's our friend.
He's
Yeah.
at Limbo.
Yeah, he's your little pingy. He's going with you.
Also, he's the only one who can drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're very bad at that. Maybe one of us should take, like, what is it, vehicle handling?
I still think it'd be funny for Foxglove to drive.
No.
You just hear them going like ah, as like the fucking like the steering wheel is like going around and around with him.
See, he's a natural. What'd I tell you?
Arl has hooked the rat cage on his belt and is taking you guys straight towards the Titan.
Wonder will try and, like, pull to it so, like, we don't have to go all the way. See if it comes to meet us.
Surprisingly, Wander, it does. A very large tentacle kind of rises from the water in front of your ship and kind of curls down towards you a little bit.
Right, well, I don't suppose you could try dropping that raise spell on the Fey Titan, could you?
There's a moment of hesitance before, like, another kind of very long, prolonged, like, wail sound kind of comes from it. And though it's not speaking words, they kind of manifest in your mind. And it essentially tells you that it cannot.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Fuck.
In
did
that
it say?
case... Oh, it can't.
Okay,
It can't
right.
drop the spell.
Oh, wonderful. That's great.
That's what I expected.
Great time for this.
Hey, well,
Fuck.
at least we know.
In which case, would you... I know this place in general doesn't have great memories for you, but would you mind fighting it with us?
It gives a much more chipper kind of sound towards you, which you can configure as a yes.
Well, that seemed like a better response.
Thank you. We're gonna go talk to some friends to rally as many people as we can, but we need you, so.
The Kraken kind of reaches its long tentacle in, and it kind of gives your hair a little tussle with, like, the very tip of its tentacle.
Caspian moment.
Oh my god.
Do you need separated?
Alright.
What was that, Micah?
He just looked at Wander, was like, do you need that rebraided?
Need what? What now?
Huh?
Rebraided. Maybe now is not the time, but later if you're still... Yeah. Let's go to the Pirate Lord.
Alright. We're making our way over there.
Hot little time.
Alright, as you guys do, the Fey Titan among the waves is starting to become a lot more frantic, actually. It is kind of just taken to wildly slashing at boats. Kind of the ocean is kind of like swelling and kind of like swelling, and like the waves are kind of like becoming more and more aggressive and high. It's like foaming and churning. And you guys can see a slightly larger ship in the middle of all of this carnage. And you guys can kind of hear like Elithil like shouting orders to her pirates. But as she does, this giant Fey Titan kind of reels back its arm and very profoundly snatches her ship and raises it up high. And you can kind of see a few men kind of like drop into the water as it raises it. But it crushes her ship firmly in its skeletal hand.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
And
shit.
you all watch as it drops the debris. You can see the very profound form of Eliphael kind of unconsciously plummeting downwards, and she kind of smacks into like a falling piece of mast that is fallen with her, and plummets into the water.
Pike leaps into the sea.
Oh shit, Pike.
Do we have enough time to follow after them? Or, like, if Micah uses his wing boots, can he just kind of keep an eye on them from above, or?
It's really difficult to kind of see because like with the water as kind of furious and churning as it is, it's kind of throwing debris. There's lots of like sea foam kind of bubbling up. It's very difficult to get a good look from above.
Is anyone else good at swimming?
I could swim, but
I guess
yeah,
the
I could swim.
strongest swimmer of us all.
I think we just have to trust in them and wait for them.
Fuck.
We need to get closer. Keep the Titan distracted.
Pike.
You're right.
I think we should just start firing. Wait for Pike. Wait, once Pike's back on board, then we just go. We lost our chance at trying to rally any semblance of a fleet.
I
Maybe
mean,
they'll just follow suit.
There's still like ships around you, but for Eliphael's is clearly not up for that. There are still ships around you.
Does anyone have any way of sending out messages over a distance?
Micah, can you turn into a bird and communicate? Well, can you communicate?
I don't exactly have a wider thing like that, but I can try. He's gonna cast Continual Flame, and shape that into just like words that just say fire at Titan.
Kind of in like it's like in the shape of words.
Yeah, Continual Flame isn't. It looks. It's fire, but it doesn't like create heat or oxygen. And it can't be like quenched.
Wonder is also just going to do like the nerdy thing and search Caspian's ship for any sort of like flags that might have been used for communication.
Wander, you find a couple.
That is the nerdy thing.
Yeah, Wander. Micah, you cast your flame message up into the air, and you can definitely see like ship crews kind of like poking their heads out of like over the railing and kind of taking a closer look. Wander, you do find a couple of different flags that one would read surrender, one would be more of an aggressive signal to some people. But one of them does kind of signal in his context for assistance.
Percy, help me fire a cannon.
Wait until Pike. You don't want to accidentally hit Pike with that.
Yeah, as you guys are kind of like kind of tending to things above, Pike, you descend into the deep, cold dark of the ocean. And despite all of the churning around, you're hyper focused on reaching your mother. As her body kind of sinks further and further. As you kind of come into view with her, you can see like a very long cloud of blood coming from her mouth. There's a wound on her chest, and there's another wound on her head. And she is very much unconscious and sinking deeper into the black.
No. Pike uses sort of healing word at level 3.
Ooh. Pike, you manage to cast this, and you kind of watch as the clouds of red kind of stop. However, your mom is still very much unconscious and kind of still further drifting off.
And Pike uses shape. How far away is she? In feet.
She's, I'd say she's probably a good, like, 10, 15 feet away from you.
Alright. Pike uses shape water.
Ooh.
To change the flow and bring their mother back up to them as they swim down.
Ooh.
Pike, the ocean kind of bends to your command and begins to kind of carry your mother back towards you. And eventually you kind of heft her into your arms, holding her. She's kind of lightweight, obviously, in the water. So she kind of easily kind of just fits into your arms.
And then Pike is going to swim back to the surface.
Okay. Pike, you kind of break the surface of the water. It's still pretty aggressively raging and kind of churning. You kind of find it a little bit difficult to kind of navigate as normal. But you do manage. Where are you taking her?
Back to Caspian's ship.
All right. You kind of pull her overboard, or back on board, and she kind of like slumps, pretty heavily, back onto like the wooden planks of the floors. She is not
breathing?
She is not breathing.
Fuck. Okay.
Would Micah know anything from his training?
You can roll me medicine.
Okay.
CPR.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Can
I was thinking like,
Yeah. Micah, on various occasions, Fen has taught you various kinds of like medicines and kind of healing techniques. However, CPR seems to kind of evade you just a bit, but with Pike's help, Pike kind of tends to kind of you and Pike kind of work together to kind of help pump the water out of her chest. And as you do, you can kind of hear a kind of sound coming from her as she begins to like spit up seawater, and her eyes kind of fling open, and she kind of sits there staring at the sky.
Welcome back to us.
how many fingers am I holding up?
She kind of looks spaceless at you, Micah.
Alright, Micah's gonna cast Cure Wounds.
You can, as you cast Cure Wounds, you can kind of, you're kind of a little bit helping, the more aesthetic wounds on her, fade, but there seems to be something a little bit more wrong here.
No. Pike's gonna roll medicine to see if they know what the problem is.
Okay.
Can
Percy
Micah help
help?
out?
Yeah.
Can Delphina help as well?
Ooh. Yeah, Delphina can help too. Oh boy. She's like Pepto-Bismol!
Guys, I think she's bleeding.
With your
God.
combined efforts, you guys can kind of tell there is a severe amount of head trauma from when she hit that mast. That already probably doesn't correlate well to the head trauma that she clearly has inflicted in the past.
Or she's probably very severely concussed. We have to
More than
try to keep her
concussed.
awake.
Wonder will just like they're keeping busy while this is going on, and they're trying to like string up the flags, asking for assistance. So anyone with a spyglass looking in that direction will.
It seems that ships have begun to kind of swim closer to you all, and you can kind of hear people kind of yelling to each other like, "They say that we're supposed to fire at the Titan! Man the cannons!" And you guys kind of like watch as like ships are beginning to like prepare their artillery. They're kind of hoisting their sails, presenting their weapons as they should. And kind of the Titan is still on its rampage, and it does seem to be pretty much clawing at anything that it can touch, that it can get now. Any semblance of a hold that the Kraken Titan had upon it has completely, vanished.
Alright, I think we need to divert our attention back to the Titan. He looks at Arl. Arl's on the ship, right?
Yeah.
He looks at Arl. Watch the Pirate Lord, make sure she doesn't fall back unconscious.
She also should probably be below deck, just to avoid any further.
Arl,
yeah, keep her head getting hit again. Keep her awake.
Support the neck.
Arl kind of nods and scoops her up in a surprising fit of strength, and goes down beneath the deck with her.
Before they do, it probably won't do anything, but Wonder is just gonna cast lesser restoration on Elthiel, just in case.
Alrighty. Yeah, she seems to kind of improve a bit aesthetically, but head injury wise, she seems to stay the same.
And then once we get done with the Titan thing, take her straight to a healer. He's looking at Pike when he says that. We'll take her straight to a healer.
Alright.
She's gonna be okay.
She's alive.
Alright.
You got her.
We'll make sure
You did it. You got
she'll
her.
survive this, Pike. Don't worry.
Alright. I can't lose her again.
Wanda's gonna scoop up Pike in a hug.
Aww.
But Pike hugs Wanda back. And Caspian's gonna be alright too.
He will. We'll be okay. We've got this. We have help. You saved your mother. We have the Titan. We can do this.
Alright. We can do this. Gonna get that Titan! Get that Titan! Titan!
Oh my god.
I think we need to put Pike on a
Maybe
cannon.
take it down just a little bit.
I think we should put Pike on a cannon.
Yeah, let's put Pike
Channel
on a
this
cannon.
productively. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Pike, maybe go on the cannon.
You want us to fire Pike out of a cannon?
No! As in, Pike can help man the cannon. Channel this in a productive way.
I don't know, I think Pike could fly out of the cannon and fight
Oh
the
my
Titan.
god.
Bite the Titan.
I support Pike's rights to circus clown their way out of a cannon.
Yeah. Also, can Micah poke his head below deck at Arl just one more time?
Yeah.
He looks at Elitholf and he says, if anything, if the worst happens, I need to know within 60 seconds exactly.
Alright, I'll let you know.
Okay. We're good. We're good. Cannon time, yeah?
Cannon
Cannon
time.
time.
Let's blow some shit up.
Right.
We're attacking the Fey Titan. Great.
Gun.
See, Micah's gonna go over to that Arcane Ballista.
Oh boy. Well,
What do I
tell
need
me
to
how
do?
you guys are gonna do it.
We just start firing. And I
Yeah.
fired, and I missed.
Anyways, I
and
start
fired,
blasting.
I started blasting,
And I missed again, and I fired.
but I missed.
Wanda's plan essentially went up to get everyone firing at it with the Titan helping, and then if we run out of ammo before the Titan dies, then we're screwed.
Oh boy.
Delphina will attempt to use an Arcane Ballista as well.
Alrighty.
Pike's gonna head to the cannon. How far away is the Titan?
So the Titan, man. How can I make that? Can I just
Living.
Can I reuse my own map? Everyone forget that you see the thing underneath it.
Are you the Sea Titan fight?
Oh, you know.
Were we supposed to take a little bit of time?
What do you mean?
No, I'm joking. Oh yeah, we were supposed to spend more time on Fame.
Pike's going to cast Moonbeam where the Titan is.
Ooh,
can you link that for me?
Moonbeam, let's go!
Fuck.
For radius of, yeah, go ahead. That works. Ooh, alright. How much damage does that do?
5.
Yeah, I'm gonna have...
11, I think. It's 2d10.
I'm gonna, this isn't officially a battle, because I don't think that I could run something, but roll initiative for me.
Oh boy.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Jesus
how
Christ,
did I
Percy.
roll that?
Why did I
Oh,
crit
yeah.
on that?
Pike and Wander. Dispute.
Oh, Pike, go first. Higher dex.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright, Percy, Micah, Delphina.
Remember to roll for the Titan.
I'm in 1 second. I'm gonna roll for the Titan. He's probably not gonna use it, but we don't go anyways. 16. So he goes in between. Alright, cool. So you guys would probably have, yeah, you guys have the cannons. Let me reinstate where the cannons are.
I think this is gonna go great.
I think it'll go lovely, in fact.
Alright, and so are the blue cannons and the orange ballistas?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Gee, bros.
Bros. Alright. What we doing?
Whatever. Godspeed. This is all up to you.
Who's first?
Percy, you would be first.
Alright. I'm situated by a cannon right now, so why not? Also a question.
Yeah.
Would using the cannon count as a weapon attack or no?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, awesome.
I run the ships differently than Ghosts of Saltmarsh does, so you know what, I'm gonna say
I'll be
yeah.
honest, I don't know how ship combat works.
Ghosts of Saltmarsh classifies them as like a creature, and they can take their own like. It's stupid. I don't like it. It counts as a weapon.
Okay. Would you also say that the Titan would be in, I don't know, 90 feet of us, or is it further away?
Yeah, I'd say within 90 feet. That's good.
Hell yeah. He's gonna, before he uses the cannon, why am I saying cannon? Cannon, he's gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Micah's going to write fanfiction about it.
Micah? You mean your Taurus?
What did your Taurus do? The guy isn't even here.
Because using the cannon.
Oh,
Okay.
I see. I was like, that he's missing. He's not here.
So he casts Hunter's Mark on as a bonus action. It doesn't specify that it needs to make a save, so it just has Hunter's Mark on it until Percy's concentration drops.
Okay.
So that's just an extra d6 to his damage. And he's going to try to hit the thing with the cannon. Now let me read what this cannon needs me to do. When a feed deals to make an attack with the cannon, character rolls against the target vessel's AC. 2 successes are required to fire a cannon.
Oh.
Alright. So I'm going to make the first. Ah, fuck.
Oh boy.
Maybe
Your string bean has arms drop this cannon.
the ballistas were a better idea.
You know what? I'm gonna say though, dropping the cannon doesn't mean that you can't fire it, but it's a lot lower than you anticipated.
Alright,
Shoot him in the dick instead.
Yeah, you shoot him in his bone dick! Get him! Yeah!
Do I roll strength again for that?
I don't know.
So was that yes or no?
That was a no. That one, that strength
Okay.
check will do.
So roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
Because I rolled it lower, is it still like a 5d10?
Yeah, I'll say so.
Alright. Jesus! And then he has Hunter's Mark, so that's an extra d6. That's 31 points of damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright.
Right in his dick.
I'm gonna right in his bone dick. I'm gonna say, for the Titan does not focus on you guys this round. Instead, it is going after another ship, which they are, like, blasting cannons at it, and it takes... Hang on one second. Takes 8 points of damage on those cannon fires, so we're gonna skip him, and we're gonna go straight to Micah.
Alrighty, Micah's gonna fire the ballista. That's intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Dude, just intelligence straight?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Is this following the same rules as last time? Just it shoots lower.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that it just shoots lower.
Okay, another intelligence?
Yeah.
So I see my roll of good luck has ended.
Yeah, Micah, you shoot this in its lower dick? Question mark. We'll say it's kneecap.
Micah
Oh
looks
yeah,
at the kneecap.
also known as the lower dick.
The lower dick. That's exactly where it is.
Does he still roll damage?
Yeah, roll damage.
Oh yeah.
Righty, let me look at how
It's
much
the
that
3d10.
is. 3d10.
Yeah, I have the thing pulled up.
Right.
Alright, not bad.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Delphina, you're next.
Shooting that arcane thing. What's it called? Arcane Ballista.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit! Yikes!
Yeah! Yeah, okay.
She uses
and
every
then
brain cell she has.
3d10, right?
Yeah.
Woo!
Alrighty.
Ooh.
16. As you all kind of like deliver blow after blow with this Titan, and it does in fact start to kind of notice all of the people slamming at it on its lower dick. It gives a really like frustrated screech, and kind of smashes its hands down in the water close to your ship, and I'm gonna need
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna need a quick dexterity roll from all of you guys. Or
Dexterity
saving,
roll?
Dexterity saving
Okay.
throw. My bad.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Hallelujah!
Micah and Wander, you guys go flying. You guys can give me another dexterity roll to see if you catch yourself on the banister.
If Percy was right next to Micah, can he try to grab Micah?
I'll say that you do, and Micah manages to grab
Wander.
grab your hand. Mike, Wander and Pike, you both go overboard.
Wander
Wait,
drops like a
does
fucking
Pike
rock.
Get to roll a second.
Yeah,
save as well?
yeah, Pike, roll me a second one just to see.
Oh, shit.
Micah also like pulls himself thanks to Percy and goes, thanks.
Yep.
Yeah, you-
Wander and Pike.
Yeah, you both go
He's
overboard.
He says that if he
What the-
watches go overboard, he's like, ah, shit.
Oh fuck.
Fuck.
Can Micah go and like use his fucking magic flying shoes to go and see if he can grab one of them?
Yes, but you will need a strength check for me. When you do.
Alright. Micah's going for Wander first.
Oh, you dropped.
Can he try again?
Yeah. I'm gonna say that barely makes it. You have a really hard time getting Wander up there. You, like, practically drag them over the top.
Sorry about that.
They're just like starfishing on the deck. Puddle.
Sorry. Sorry, do you need
At least
anything?
Pike can swim.
No.
And
Wonder can swim, but they wear chainmail.
Yeah, that's the bad part. Pike, you need me to come down?
I think I'll be alright.
Can you get back on the ship?
Pike will try and get back on the ship.
Pike, you can get back on the ship. There's a handy dandy little rope.
I'm back on the ship.
Everyone's alive. Great.
Great.
As you guys are kind of doing this, Caspian noticing how focused it is on you guys, you can kind of hear him like making a very strange noise. It sounds kind of like a very strange combination between singing and screaming, in a way that definitely catches this creature's attention, and it kind of slams its arms kind of closer to him. And with that, Pike, you can roll your turn.
Pike's gonna get back to the cannon and try and shoot.
Give me your strength rolls, please.
2 strength roll.
Yes. Ah! Back to its lower dick you go!
Lower dick.
Roll me
but
damage.
We're giving this
How do I
Titan-free
roll?
body surgery.
Which one is damage again?
5d10.
Woo!
Nice.
oh, fuck.
Ooh.
You, let's see.
Goodness gracious.
We're
With
gonna kill
that,
this thing by just obliterating its lower half.
yeah, with that, you guys, literally smash in one of its kind of shins, and, it kind of makes a very loud, like, high-pitched, like, metallic, like, screech, as it kind of falls to one knee in the ocean, as, like, its bones splinter from beneath it. And then with that, we have Wander.
Cannon. Fire cannon. Fire big gun. Big gun fire time. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. You got this, Wonder.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
Wanda's looking
Wander.
at
Back to the lower dick!
Wanda looks at the cannon like everything reminds me of him.
Oh my god!
That was fucking good.
What?
I applaud you for that one.
Wander, roll me your dick damage. Oh, you know what? Good enough. Alright, and then adding to the barrage of fire that's kind of still hurtling from the surrounding ships. You can see like cracks of bone start to like chip away from its face and kind of the rest of its body. It is in very poor shape. Kind of rain is starting to like fall very hard from the sky. And as you guys are like fighting desperately trying to get this thing down, you guys can see tendrils, very large tentacles, start to kind of rise from the water around you. And kind of start like twisting and turning around this giant skeletal titan, and it starts to kind of flash and pull. But these large tentacles just kind of seem to be bringing them lower and lower, to the point where it's kind of being held where its head is kind of like at the point at kind of like base level of your ship.
All right. Well, seems like we've got an easy target then.
Back from the top, we're gonna go for Percy.
Hey, we're going to try the cannons again.
Gib. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
Decent. Roll me damage.
Hell yeah. Where's that? D5 plus D6. That's 23 plus 6.
29. Alright, yeah.
9.
Percy, the cannonball makes hard contact with the bottom of one of its eye sockets, and it practically shatters it, revealing kind of like a large chunk of like the spot behind its eye. And with that, the Titan, because of the Kraken, is unable to make its move. So once again, we're gonna skip it and go straight to Micah.
Amazing. Micah's gonna use the ballista again.
Alrighty.
Do.
Ooh!
Oh.
Let's go!
Oh.
Ooh! Alright, roll me damage.
Oh, hell yeah, Micah.
3d10, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Very good. With that, another kind of barrage of this massive kind of crossbow-like weapon. It kind of smashes into the bridge of the Titan's nose, and it lets out like another very metallic, shrill cry. Then we're gonna go back to Delphina.
Gonna use that Arcane Ballista. Ooh, yes. And
We're all
then
doing so far.
3 to 10. 10, okay.
All right. And that...
Bad bitch, I could be your fantasy.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
I have that song stuck in my head.
All right, we're gonna go to Pike.
Got that.
Big dick energy.
Gonna
Energy. Oh shit!
Oh.
Pike is here to fuck shit
Oh
up.
my God.
Pirate Pike is angry.
Tide tried to take Pike's mum, and that will not stand.
Oh my God.
Pike rolled a 20. That means they crit.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah.
So that's,
What do I roll?
That's double damage, right?
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh,
So 5d10 and then times it by
Double
2?
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll get the calculator ready.
oh,
Oh my god.
62.
that's gotta be a killing hit, right?
20 times 2. That's 52 points.
Oh, yeah.
52 damage.
Pike, with that, your cannon smashes directly into this thing's face, and it just implodes the giant skull into absolute smithereens. And you send chunks of this thing flying everywhere. People are like diving down onto their deck ships to keep from getting hit by giant clumps of bone. You just absolutely obliterate this thing's head.
That one's for my mum!
Oh my God! Pike, with that, the Kraken seems to release the giant skeleton of this Titan, and it very slowly begins to kind of sink down and ascend down into the deep. I feel like Pike is the most terrifying murder count in this campaign so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pike really does.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pike is the secret, hidden, terrifying one.
No one hurts their friends.
Oh, Pike.
Did we do it?
I
Well,
think so.
We
That looked like it.
actually did
I think
it.
so.
First it looks
Congratulations,
dumbfounded.
Pike. That was great.
Thank you. Pike's kind of like breathing heavily and still like there.
Do you need a... You need anything?
I want to see how my mom is.
We need to hurry and get her to a healer.
After that display, I think she'd be proud of you.
Thank you, Wanda. Pike lays a hand on Wanda's shoulder and squeezes it.
I'm very sulky.
Oh my God.
Pike is a fish.
Right.
Yeah.
Here, and Mike is just gonna... Actually, I was going to light a bonfire for you to warm up, but I feel like it would be a bad idea right now.
Maybe
On
not
the
on
Oh,
the
no, on
wooden
Wanda's
ship
ship.
that we
Yeah.
are currently standing on.
No, we can do that. We can do that later.
As you guys are kind of standing here, all of this monstrous commotion, absolute buffoonery, you can hear in the distance a very, very familiar whale call-like sound. And you guys can kind of see the sky kind of fading from its like murky, kind of the murky, cloudy, very sickly green color. You guys can see the clouds start parting and the the sky kind of opening up into a very vibrant night full of stars, as the clouds part.
As it's hood up.
And you can, on the horizon, see a very familiar, very thick, chunky, glowing shape of a very familiar moon god ascending forth.
I think you all got her attention.
Yuli kind of, she kind of pulls up very close to your guys' ship, and she kind of very nudges it real hard so it rocks back and forth.
We got someone with head trauma on board, please don't.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
She seems to tilt her head at that, and shoves her face close to the deck, and she makes a very little quiet peep noise.
Maybe Yuli can help if we bring her up.
Alright. Okay. Sounds good.
Pike, what do you think?
Yeah, Yuli will help.
What are you guys
I guess we're
gonna
going and
do?
getting Alpha.
What are you gonna do?
Delphina's gonna hold on to the boat for dear fucking life.
Percy's with Delphina.
Micah doesn't hold on to the boat for dear life for once in his life and goes to help Pike get Elafil.
Yeah.
Percy and Delphina bonding over fucking being scared of this bitch.
Percy's
Oh, believe me,
eyes
Micah's
like,
shaking in his boots.
oh boy. Percy's just looking between like Yuli and where the Titan once was, and Yuli and right where the Titan once was.
I guess we take Elafil above deck.
Alright, you guys managed to bring Elafil above deck, and you kind of lay her in front of Yuli, who very curiously crooks her head at her, and she very gently starts, like, nudging her with her nose, and you can kind of see Elafil, like, try and, like, push her away, and she goes, no, not this one, but Yuli kind of persists, and Elafil seems to kind of still, and her eyes kind of flutter open for a bit, and then they close again, but in a way that seems to be less in a unconscious pained way, but in more of a very content, restful way. And you guys can kind of hear Caspian kind of swimming over and climbing aboard, and he goes, I think she needs to be taken back to Isidon, and I think she needs a proper rest.
To sit on then.
Well, but the islands and
Yeah, I don't think we're done here. So
It's fine.
I
I can take her back if you have unfinished business, but she needs to.
We have.
please, I really can't risk.
I can take her back. I feel like she needs a proper rest that isn't the ruins of a city.
To the islands then.
The islands.
The islands.
And then,
Caspian
you know,
kinda,
maybe she can say why the fuck she decided to kicks rocks.
Caspian kind of very gently pulls Elafil over his shoulder and kind of adjusts her. And as he does, you guys kind of watch Yuli kind of lean over the boat a little bit to look past you guys at the ruins of what was your fight with the giant titan, and her eyes kind of lay upon like the giant kraken that still sits in the middle of it. She makes a very soft, very confused and curious chirping noise at it. And you guys kind of watch as they kind of make these noises back and forth at each other. And the kraken kind of begins to kind of come up beside Yuli almost. She kind of like gently brushes her head against it. And Caspian kind of looks at all of you and he goes, well, I feel like everyone kind of has their own their own business to attend to, and I'm going to take Pike's mother back to the city and get her some help.
Alright. Well, do we know what island we're going to?
The rat just said the island, or like some of the islands, and
To the
No,
south.
to the south.
I would start at the one closest to the city, I suppose, and just make your way down. I can.
Where
only
is
assume.
that little bastard?
Arl is
the rat
rattled-
didn't know.
The rat is shaking Arl's shaking the rat cage from down below.
The rat didn't know the exact location, but I feel like if anything, she wouldn't be as close to the city. She'd want distance, probably.
Give the rat to Caspian. Take it to Ethan. He can figure that thing out.
Oh,
Arl kind of shrugs and he offers the rat cage to Caspian, and Caspian holds it between two fingers very disgustedly. Thank you. More weird shit for him to have. Okay, thank you. And he pauses for a second, and then he turns to all of you and he goes, "You all did very well today. You were all very, very brave."
No.
oh, you finally trust us.
Oh, Ethan, I'm the one to kill that little fucking rodent.
Okay, well, we were having a nice moment here, Delphina.
All right. I feel like I should take my leave.
See you around.
Try to get back to Isidon as soon as we can, once we're done here.
Good luck on whatever you're looking for. And with that, with Yuli kind of chattering to the Kraken, he kind of climbs up onto her back and takes a seat. And she kind of gives all of you like a little like nose over before she goes. But
Wanda also just looks incredibly fucking soft over the Yuli and the Kraken Titan.
So does Pike.
Sniff. Sniff snuff.
She gives the two of you a little mom lick, and she calls back to her other baby, and all three of them kind of vanish off into the night towards Isidon.
Alright, I guess we're sailing towards the islands surrounding Lorelei.
Yep.
Well,
And then we can find Sophia, and we can do whatever.
Arl kind of sets you off for that course, and with that, I think we can end our session.
Alrighty.
Holy
Holy.
shit.
Holy shit!
So that was a lot.
Yeah,
To
I'd say
put it
so.
mildly.
That was wow. Sorry we took the piss out of your fight with
No,
Famous.
you know what? You want to know what I had? Hang on. I feel like that was probably a better outcome than what I had because I feel. Hang on. What was the thing?
You told me like what part of it at least.
I had Psychic Scream and Prismatic Ray set up for you guys.
Oh my god.
Oh, you know.
Didn't you also have like the Bone Colossus?
Yeah, he was supposed to turn into a Bone Colossus, but you know what? We move.
And instead we're like, no, we're gonna fucking bloodbend you. And
Yeah.
Psychic Scream. If a target is killed by this damage, its head explodes. What the hell?
Oh, you know.
Also, I find it absolutely hilarious that I finished a Micah head drawing earlier and I upload it and I go, oh, surely his head rep won't change. The sword cuts across your face and neck.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Hey, at least you got a really sexy scar now.
Oh, Ash is gonna shit
that is a
himself.
great scar.
Yeah, and Ash is gonna shit himself.
Yeah. He's not gonna be happy about that one.
Micah's gonna blame it on the party.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Throwing
absolutely.
us
That's
all
what you
under the
do.
bus.
That's
Yep.
what you do.
Well, he's blaming it specifically on Delphina.
Oh my god.
But honestly, that's probably the best person to blame it on, because she'll just be like, the fuck are you gonna do about it? Fucking little rich boy.
Exactly.
Try me.
Listen, here's the thing. Wander and Percy and Pike would never hurt Micah. Unless, but Delphina, I feel like if he feasibly did something shitty enough, she probably would.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like the most buyable thing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So it doesn't need to be like, don't freak out, but I got in a fight with a kraken and then a titan, and then I like went after a necromancer. So
A Ratigan necromancer.
Also, aren't we supposed to be? Wasn't our original trip to Lorelei to gather like ingredients or something?
no,
No,
it's to get
it was-
Sophia.
Like a side
Yeah.
quest just in case
Yeah.
we see something on the black market.
You
We
guys,
got, like, one of them.
yeah, you guys are currently in pursuit of Sophia.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
She's just a
I was like-
slippery bitch.
I was like, what were we gathering ingredients for?
No, you're going
Don't
after a
beat up
person.
someone for those.
Yeah, you're going after a person.
We're going
But-
after the person that literally killed Micah's family.
The side quest thing is just to like try and find a way to help Faye Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, the baby.
Oh
The
yeah,
baby
you're the
that
baby.
keeps screaming about.
Ethan's sitting
Okay.
there, fucking playing peekaboo with it with a dagger.
I miss him so badly. I need him.
My God.
Delphina's gonna beat his ass in front of the baby.
Oh my
No!
God! She is
No!
such.
That's
Baby,
a child.
Ethan literally breathes in her direction, and he's like, "Hi," and she's like, "I fucking hate you, die!" And he's like, "All right, just another okay."
Like, good to see you too.
Yeah, like, all right, another regular day for your crazy ass. Neat.
She's so insane. I can't wait for her coming arc.
She's gonna be so much worse.
Oh,
She's gonna get so much worse.
Yes, I cannot wait.
Micah and Delphina shaking hands, being worse with their upcoming arc, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Literally scrounging for hints, slurping with a straw.
Basically, all I do is send Pumpkin screenshots of 2004's Van Helsing and being
Oh my
like,
god.
vampire?
Yeah.
Vampire?
Me send-
honestly, Fraz, that's just
Vampire.
like my brain cell 50% of the time. So yeah.
Oh,
me having to
that
have
movie?
Pirate.
That movie was a cultural reset.
it
like-
was.
It did a lot of things for a lot of people.
Well, I feel like Helsing and Bram Stoker's Dracula were like two like such like the bisexuals really won the day that those were made is my point.
They really, really did. Like, Hugh Jackman, that was like right before Hugh Jackman blew up. And
Huge
he was
Jackman.
He was in his fucking prime. And then every female. Like all of them. Gods. All of them.
My God.
I've been playing Vampire the Masquerade lately, so I am down the vampire subplots.
Down to clown.
Pike's like, what if?
Also, for those who don't check the notes, I'm gonna take my favorite snippet of what I wrote down, and I'm gonna put it in voice chat. And I think that kind of explains my thought process as we get further and further into the night, and my head becomes more muddled.
We fire and we hit the dick. We fire and we hit the dick. We fire and we hit the lower dick, aka the kneecap.
Yeah. The dick but adjacent. The dick but to the dick but to the left and very much down.
Also, I appreciate that dramatic reading, Finch. I don't know how you managed to do an entirely different cadence for the dick.
The dick.
It's in brackets. I had to do something.
Say this to like the tempo of fucking is it CPR by Cupcake?
Stop, enough. I've had enough
We
of
hit the
you.
dick.
I have had enough.
We hit the dick.
This dick back giving CPR. Are we still live?
Yeah. Have fun with that one.
Okay.
Please don't ban us off Twitch.
Don't DMCA us.
Oh my God! Imagine Cupcake. Is that you?
I
too
feel
off
like we've
tune for that.
mentioned so many other things that may have a copyright. This is not, by any case, the first time.
No, the copyright comes in if you're like playing music and stuff without the consent of the label and shit like that.
So we didn't really play music. We just like kind of like said
Um,
the lyrics were really off tune.
I don't
Yeah.
know, they might mistake us for it. Also, thank you for coming, everyone. I'm gonna end the stream before somebody says something that they regret. Anyways, bye.
Bye.